Wait,
streaming or recording first?
I'm just going both. It's too late. I already started it. I had both at the same time. Yeah.
Is this the stream or the podcast?
Yeah, both. It's a stream podcast. I can do both at the same time.
Now you do the intro.
Oh, I said. I wasn't sure if you were done. Welcome to the Juni and Hall ISFL Murder Mystery Podcast.
Number one rated in the rank.
Yeah, we are the number one podcast in the ISFL. Don't bother checking your math because we did it for you.
Yep, Joe sends the ranks out and he always puts us number one.
Yeah, but he only sends them to us. So
yeah, our engagement has been through the roof. We've been getting 5 stars on Spotify and Apple Play, and it's been really good. Getting good numbers. I'm gonna start a Patreon next. I think we're doing real good.
You want the actual numbers?
No.
You sure? Let me see how many viewers our last video got.
I'm gonna guess 4.
Tube Studio. Here we go. Content. 8.
8? Oh, look
8.
at us. Look at us. That's got to be double anybody else's.
At least double anybody else's.
Double. And no one can prove it. And this is the first. I'm pretty sure this is the first live stream podcast in ISFL history.
I don't think so.
Nope. Anybody else that did it went into the future and copied us. That's how this works. The first time ever there's a live stream podcast in the ISFL.
I really can't refute that, to be honest.
Yeah, so can't prove it wrong. It's impossible.
Do you want to start with the punishment threats then?
Oh yeah. Okay. As we do every time our podcast, this is the first time listening to it. Our podcast. I'm sorry you're starting with this one instead of the 6 in front of it, but I'm glad you're here for this one.
I think this is number 5.
It's number 5.
I looked, and the last one I posted said number 4, so I'm assuming this was number 5.
All right. So if you're starting with number 5, kind of a weird decision. Maybe you asked the question on this one, and you only care about the answer we give you. So we like to start off with the punishment threads from the last time we had one. And boy, let me tell you, HO was busy. Like, busy. Like, they had a quota to hit for this year. Maybe, like, hey, 2023 is wrapping up, and we got to get some more punishments going. Because HO was working hard.
We have 7.
7. And I'm pretty sure 6 of them came, like, in a 3-day span in the past week.
I think so, yeah.
They were busy.
The first one was posted the day after we recorded, I think.
Is that the August? That's the X-Man band, right?
Yeah. That was the least interesting for sure.
Yeah, that's just another Zamir multi. The man, they probably got 30 of them. They pop up here and there. Nothing too crazy. Interested to see what he does it again. What his next name will be, and how many more will win rookie MDM.
So Zamir was Zamir. Everybody said Zamir was originally Retro Space. I was like, oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So, and he's had a lot of names over the years and the seasons. One day he'll sneak by, and it'll be the day. It's kind of like Megamind, It's like he can win. HO can win every time. He only has to win once.
All you have to do is move, to be honest, then you can get away with it. I don't understand how hard it is.
Yeah, or just VPN. This is not sponsored by ExpressVPN, but we wouldn't say no if they ask us.
Just live somewhere else.
Yeah, 5-head. Just move so you can play a fake online football game.
I'm just saying, how hard could it be to multi?
Hard?
Honestly, I think I could do it. I think I could pull it.
I'm pretty sure you moved a boot just to get a multi.
Yeah.
It's not hard.
Well, I guess it only work if like I didn't use both accounts. It's like it would only work if I got banned and then I made a new account on the new place and not touch my old one.
Yeah. Yeah, and basically, if you would have like got banned while you were still living near Raleigh and then moved to Boone and created an account, they would never know. It'd be impossible to know. How would they know?
There's literally no way.
There's no way. We don't have any like FBI sleuths working for HO. I created a fake multi as a joke for this podcast, and they still haven't caught it. So I mean, it's going pretty good.
I wouldn't put it past you.
Oh, I've told Walkers about it. He's aware. He hasn't found it yet, but he's aware that it's out there.
Well, as long as he knows, right? It's fine.
Yeah, exactly. As long as you tell HO, like as long as you tell cops you're doing a crime, then it's their job to figure it out.
Yeah.
Not your problem.
They have to stop you. It's not your fault.
Yeah, legally. Yeah, legally. Yeah. You can't arrest me until you can prove that I did something wrong, even if I told you.
Legally,
Simpson did this.
Legally, they have to stop you. Yeah.
Yeah. If OJ could write a book saying he did it and not go to jail, then I can write a book saying I did it to HO and not get punished.
Is that how it works?
That's exactly how it works. It's how it's worked so far for the past month. All right, so going on to the next three punishments are basically the same. Homer Crate, Orange Julius, and Blair Unapologetic. Great name for a guy on a punishment thread. All of them got conduct detrimental, which basically just meant they said bad words or posted bad pictures in general chats.
I mean, it just seems like this general got a little too wild. Just got a little too horny in Maine. It happens.
Some ISFL after dark. Yeah, it happens. It really does. ISFL after dark. It's late night. Got a lot of people getting rowdy. Pictures get sent.
It's not posting 30 porn gifs of the same channel on the same night. So like, is this really? Can we even call this like actually like a good, like a solid punishment? I mean, come on.
Hey, I'm pretty sure HO set the rules as it's $1 million for 10 memes that are not safe for work. So,
yeah,
I mean that's
honestly
written down.
If you have the bank account for it, it's not that bad of a punishment.
Honestly, yeah, if they could go off or just like a 3-week rant and still have money left over.
I'm not condoning posting, graphic and inappropriate things in general, but if you have the bank account for it, there's really nobody gonna stop you, right? That's the thing. I mean, honestly, almost anything you do in this league, if you have the money for it, like, who's gonna stop you? Like, you have the money.
Fines are just punishments for the poor. Everyone knows this.
The only thing you can't do is multi, right? Everything else is just a fine.
Yeah. Pretty much. Only thing that comes with there's some tampering bans, but you have to be like really bad at it. Like you gotta do some really nonsense. Like I go like, hey Juni, come play for San Jose. But if I was a GM, then I would get banned.
Yeah, you're allowed to say that to me though.
I mean I'm allowed to legally, but like I would get like a year ban or something like that, or like a 3-week ban, and then like can't GM for 2 years. That's the worst you get.
And like, is that not being able to GM? Is that really a punishment, or is that like a reward? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, I can't
GM. No one can force you to GM for 2 years.
Honestly, seems like a blessing in disguise.
Yeah, if you ever want to quit GMing, just tamper. I mean, it's pretty easy.
Pro tip from this podcast is just tamper.
Yeah, just tamper. No one's gonna stop you.
Then what are they? They're gonna give you. They're gonna give you a little slap on the wrist. You lose a little bit of money, and you're fine.
HO can't pull DMs. I mean, everyone knows that.
Yeah. If somebody leaked your DM, you know it's your friend. You can blame them and never talk to them again. It's easy.
There it is, easy peasy. Move on to the next punishment. This one's more fun. Bijan Robinson, number 7, for a creative name. Underage punishment. Apparently, he was like a 12-year-old or something. You have to be 13 or older to be in the ISFL, and he was not.
What?
So,
I don't think like I've ever really told anybody my age. Like, just like off the cuff. Like, I feel like you have to be prompted to like talk about how did he go about getting caught?
They asked him where he was on 9/11, and he just went, ooh.
Just at home. Just say at home. I was home.
I don't know. Let's see.
I was in school.
13 years ago. Let's see. 13 years ago.
Oh, Uber BJ says you're 16.
Okay.
Yeah, so, you can't get banned for that, though.
That's true. Yeah. So, like, 2010. He's going to know a fact from 2010, and he's good. I mean, what happened in 2010? What was a big... Like, Kesha was really popular.
I was there, and I couldn't... Like, you could ask me a random fact from 2010.
Fly Like a G6 was huge. Far East movement in general was pretty big.
Yes. Okay, you know what? Solid choice.
So, if he brings up that, if he was just like, he just knows fly like a G6, you know, you're 13, you're good for the ISFL.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's pretty. So the 12-year-olds listening to this, just, you know, listen to the Far East Movement, their entire catalog, and you're good.
All 2 songs?
Well, yeah.
You can tell me they have more than
And
2
the
songs, or
Cataracts.
you're lying. Oh, yeah.
And the Cataracts. It's Cataracts.
I guess, see, SHL punished them. But I want to know how he got, I just want to know how he got caught. I should bother somebody. Like, how do you get caught being under?
It was probably something, they were probably just talking, like, oh, how old is everybody? Someone was like, oh, I'm 12. And they're like, you're not supposed to be here, kid.
Yeah.
And he probably didn't know that he had to be 13, because no one actually reads those. They just check yes.
Does nobody else read
on.
the terms of service? I mean, I definitely don't.
Yeah, you're right. Like, no one's like, everyone's like, oh, you're 13, right? Yeah, of course I'm 13. Thinking no one's going to check that? That's the only thing I could think would happen. And then they mentioned it, and then like a GM or HO was there, and they're like, hey, kid, you're not supposed to be here technically.
Yeah. I honestly feel a little bad for him. Like, what if he just didn't know? I mean,
Yeah,
obviously,
he probably didn't, more than likely.
Obviously, like they can't let him stay because, like, that's a liability issue. I feel like.
I mean,
Just
they
ask
have
him.
Frost in the league, and Frost has been 18 for like 9 years now.
I
so,
thought
like,
Frost was like 7.
honestly, maybe it's like a Florida 16.
Yeah,
so,
I was
mean,
wondering
there's no
about that.
really telling.
Like, I just assumed that he just hadn't gotten punished yet. Like, you know.
I think they're just like him being here is punishment enough, so
Yeah.
they just kind of like let it be.
Honestly, being in the ISFL is a punishment. I feel like you should be punished to stay.
Yeah, especially like ISFL, and you're from Florida. I mean, the kids got it hard enough.
It's a rough life. Nobody's opening any doors for that kid.
Yeah, I mean,
Being in Florida, I'd shut the door.
If you met the kid, it's like, yeah, come on, just take it easy on him. He's like a Make-A-Wish Foundation.
Do we just toe the line a little bit closer every single time we record?
Yeah. Frost is a teammate of mine. I'm sure this will go over fine when this is to the podcast.
Yeah, if he wasn't, it's fine. What's he gonna do? He's 7. What's he fight you? He's not gonna win.
I just love on the punishment they say like, oh, when you turn 13, come back into the league. I just imagine this kid waking up on his 13th birthday. He's like, hey,
I made it
13 now. I'm finally enjoying my fake football league with my friends.
If that's what you're doing with your 13th birthday, like, respect. But, like, honestly no respect. You need to do something else in your life.
But here's also the thing: how do you prove that as HO?
Yeah,
Like he could come today and say, "Hey, today's my 13th birthday." Are they going to ask for like his birth certificate? Like,
Yeah.
how are they going to know?
maybe he did. He would go found his birth certificate. I mean, you can get a school ID, and a school ID's on your birthday on it, I guess.
Do they?
I said they don't.
Oh, that's it. I was like, we went to completely different schools.
I don't.
Yeah, because I mean, like, what stops him from just saying, "Oh, I'm 13 today"? Like,
We should
I don't know
DM
how-
them. Be like, hey, why don't you
We
just
should.
say you're 13? Like, what's HO gonna do? Ban you? They already did.
Yeah.
They can't
here's
ban
my
you again.
driver's license. Show this to them.
Yeah, he's 13. He doesn't have a driver's license. What's
yeah,
he has a
you're 20
passport, I guess.
You're 28 now. They got it wrong.
Yeah. Like, is he gonna show his passport? No.
Yeah, like how are you supposed to prove that? It's such a wild just like punishment in general. Like I get it, it's a issue to have a 12-year-old, but it's how do you prove he's not 12?
Yeah, it just feel like you get lucky that somebody says they're not of age, and you're like, oh well, I guess we gotta punish the kid.
Like I wonder how many 12-year-olds are on that punishment thread, like just like, oh look at this kid, ha ha ha,
Look at this dumbass.
fucking loser. I'm
Look
playing
at,
like Roblox.
look at us making fun of a 12-year-old. Let's go,
I know.
baby.
Look at that, we made it. This is the peak of this podcast. Bullying 12-year-olds, baby.
Yeah, what's he gonna do? Fight us? How do you use that joke? Fuck.
Well, if he fights us, then he admits he's 12.
Yeah, was he gonna tell his parents?
Yeah. These
Please.
two almost 30-year-olds were bullying me online on the podcast.
You can't stop us.
Okay, we're adults.
I can drive and pay taxes. That's not a win, but I can do it.
We have crippling depression.
I have really bad back pain, and I can't lift my shoulder above my arm, or my shoulder above like my neck because I have serious pain.
That sounded less like a joke and more like a cry for help.
Yes, I really should go to the doctor for that.
All right, the next one, Team Money 6996 got hit with a tampering punishment.
Again. All right. I'm gonna say it again. How did you get? How do you know? Was it in general, or was it like a?
It has to be like it's got to be some like obvious chat, like tampering.
Tampering's the stupidest thing to get punished for.
It really is. It really is. Like if you really want to tamper somebody, just don't be obvious about it. Like tampering's happening throughout the league. It's a known issue. There's no way to stop it because you can't stop DMs. So the fact that you get caught for tampering just shows that you're just stupid.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it's like.
You ever thought about like just not getting caught?
Robbing a bank. Yeah, you're robbing a bank without a mask on, basically. Yeah. I mean, you could get away with it, but you're like, nah. I mean, especially because everyone now can do a contract just saying, yeah, I can be legally tampered. So,
yeah,
like,
just do that.
Do that. Like.
Or like just be somebody nobody wants to tamper. I don't understand how hard that is.
I mean, easy. Yeah. Like the super casual league with all of its downs and some ups and mostly downs, it had legal tampering, and boy, was that just bad. It's basically just, hey, go to this team for a year, go get a bunch of TPE and come back. But yeah, tampering's just dumb. I mean, it's a fake online football team. You don't have to build a super team. Like, no one cares. No one cares about the fake trophies.
We know some people do care, like quite a bit.
I mean, yeah.
We've definitely made fun of people, and they've been like really hurt before.
Yeah, that's true. But enough to tamper. Like, really? Really?
The more I think about it, we're just bullies to everybody.
Yeah, honestly, yeah.
People like people make fun of like people like complain about rebrands, and we just make fun of them.
I mean, don't rebrand, obviously.
Just do that. How hard could it be?
Now, here's the punishment I wanted to get to. Okay. The Infernate leak. Did you hear about this one? The Infernate results leak?
I did not hear about it, no.
Okay, so Infernate is one of the people, or I might be the only one, I'm not sure, that updates the index after every stream. Last Friday, we had a double stream, so week 3 and week 4 was going on, and there were about 2 or 3 games left in the week 4, so the stream had like 30 minutes left, and he released the index early. So I think maybe like 3 or 4 people saw it because no one's actually looking at the index during the game because obviously the index isn't updated. And the fact that it was updated early, he got hit with a punishment of $2 million.
All right. I'm going to be honest. Yeah. It is the stupidest punishment I've heard of.
I mean, it's... I get you don't want stuff leaked early, but...
And like... This is just a slap on the wrist punishment. It's just $2 million.
Yeah,
that
means that's nothing. Yeah,
that's not a lot. But like, I feel like it could have just been an announcement and been like, "Hey, we messed up." I don't think it needs to be a punishment thread. It's like now you're calling the guy out. Just say, "Hey, whoops."
Yeah, and that's the thing too. I mean, there's been plenty of times, which it doesn't happen as much anymore, but there's been plenty of times where like the streamer accidentally flashes a score too early and stuff. They've never been punished for that.
Yeah.
So like, how is it any different for games that have already been recorded? Like they've already had predictions put in, so nothing changes. It just they showed the final scores of the games 30 minutes early while the stream was going on.
And they linked it to draft pick leaks, which is not anywhere close to the same.
Yeah,
basically, I don't think.
A GM releasing that, I feel like, I mean, I get HO wanted to make a point like, hey, this is bad, we can't allow this, but I feel like this could really just been something of, hey, you got like a warning, and this is, if you're going to give a warning, this is probably the best opportunity to give a warning to somebody for something.
Yeah, this definitely feels like, just like, why'd you, let's say punish the kid, but I don't know, actually.
Yeah,
it could be an adult, but like,
I don't know. I don't know Infernate. I don't know anything about them.
I know. Like, go ahead.
Who's checking the index during the games? I'm pretty sure it was something somebody thought the games were over and checked. They went, "Oh, the games are here," and then said something, and a GM probably reported it or something. Like I don't know the process of how it happened, but it's not like multiple people were checking the index and went, "Oh my God, the game scores are early." You know?
Oh no.
Like,
couple minutes.
It's a double week. You know, it's the only time in the season we have a double week. It's a weird schedule. And I'm pretty sure it's already hard to find people to update the index as it is. So kind of pushing them away, punishing them for doing their job, a little early, it just seems harsh.
This is getting even harder to find people for. Just like, oh no, I can't like any mistake or I'm gonna get punished.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It just seems like something that really could have been a warning and just announced out to everybody of, hey, this accident happened. We apologize.
Common HOL.
Just go with it. Yeah, I mean
not.
HO had hit their quota. I mean, they were obviously trying to get all their punishments in, and they had one more they did need to nail, and Infernate caught it.
It feels a little extra. Like,
yeah, it feels like they need to mix it up. Like, hey, we've had too many of detrimental punishments. We need something new. Something fresh.
We need somebody who did something like something bland. What something bland did.
We need a leak, but there's no draft going on. Yeah, we can leak something else though.
Ooh,
something juicy. Walker's lick his lips and put that punishment down.
Just kind of want to punish somebody today. We got him.
I'm just feeling real punishy.
Really
saw the twins lose to the Astros, and he had to take it out on somebody.
Really maintaining the peace with this punishment here. Like you really got the bad guys. They're never gonna do it again. Good job.
Really caught the jaywalking grandma there.
Yeah. Oh, that's illegal. Technically, yes, but also really, it's like pirating.
All HO are bastards.
How many GMs have pirated draft days or whatever it's called? DDS, GOG, BRB. Yeah, whatever it's called.
I don't know what you were going for there.
I don't know the name of our sim. I don't know what it's called.
DDSPF?
Yeah, the fact that you knew that off the cuff means you're a fucking nerd.
I used to be a GM that cared.
Imagine being a GM that cared. All that does is get you fired.
Oh, facts.
I don't really care. Anyways.
Hey, I was the third GM in ISFL history to lose 100 games, baby. That used to mean something.
No, it still doesn't mean anything.
But I know. All right, but that is all of the punishments from this wild last couple of weeks of HO, just going in on kids.
What? Maybe they just maybe somebody was mean to them and Maybe they listened to our last podcast and we're like, ugh.
We gotta get those numbers up. We only had 2 punishments.
We gotta give them something to talk about.
Yeah.
They were actually just looking out for us.
We like when Hall and Juni talk about HO. We need to really get our numbers up. Get our name out there.
We like it. We need to give them something to talk and punish threads about. Well, so you know what? We appreciate it.
We're basically like the MLB network for the ISFL. We're just here to talk about what the commissioner did right.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Last time the commissioner did something right.
Yeah. Fucking
ISFL Bachelorette. ISFL Bachelorette was the last time. It's the last time commissioner ever did anything right was the ISFL Bachelorette. Yeah.
Someone is spitting the facts today.
That was the best thing that ever happened to Sim Leagues. I thought it was the greatest idea. I thought it was hilarious. It's a Sim League. Who's going to take this seriously? Turns out fucking everybody.
Of course, yeah.
What were you thinking taking it seriously?
They need a golden bachelorette. That's all I know. We need older commissioners.
We used to play, ISFL Survivors. What's the difference? Am I wrong?
We need to get some roses made.
Yeah.
Stat.
If you win, you get a PT pass. Oh my God!
Okay,
You know what?
PT
Let's
pass.
bring it back. Bring it back. You and me. Bringing back the ISFL Bachelor.
Okay, you know what? I'm down for that if I get a PT pass into it.
Yeah, no. See, we're gonna rig it so that I'm only gonna pick you, right? I'm gonna give you a rose every week. Obviously.
But we're gonna make it real dramatic.
Yeah, we're gonna make it real dramatic.
Willy Woney, you know.
We won't tell anybody that like we rigged it, but obviously, come on, we're not
a big VH1 fight that they'll show in all the trailers.
We're not new to this.
I'm down.
You ready?
I am so down.
All right, I'll get someone else to make the post because I really don't feel like posting it.
And I'm gonna just talk about how much I hate it, but I'm still gonna sign up for it.
I'll chat GPT. No, I'll get punished for that now. I mean, you should have gotten punished for it always, because like it's stupid. So talking about stupid things to do. Chat GPT and your PT.
I mean, I feel like I was AI writing mine a lot of the times.
I mean, it's 150 words. How hard is it? It's like I sit here and I just talk for like a minute and I'm like done.
I used to put a lot of, Kenny Zimborski, the tight end of the San Jose SaberCats, formerly of the Minnesota Grey Ducks.
That seems like
words in,
It's just put on voice to text and just shoot the shit with yourself.
Fuck, I should do that. Honestly, I should do like a quick 5-minute podcast for every PT.
If you're talking for 5 minutes, like just actually talking, you're getting way over the words you need.
That's a lot of words.
Yeah,
that is a lot of words there.
It's like a minute of talking, maybe. Like, it's so easy to voice to text. Yeah, voice to texting is so easy.
See, now that's gonna get banned too. They want our hard-working fingers.
How you gonna tell?
I mean, you could tell sometimes. It catches words funny.
Well, you know what? You just fix the word.
Because like, I mean, yeah. Because like Frick always used like talk to text, and you could tell because he always called me Paul instead of Hall because of the way he pronounced it.
Okay, you know what?
So like,
I mean, I use voice to text, but I just fix my words.
I mean, but that takes time. At that point, you're just typing.
Is right clicking or just like backspacing really that hard?
I mean, no. And since we're bringing up media, man, they've really been behind on these 2X medias.
Yeah.
I mean, we're broke. We've been waiting for it to release a new podcast, and it is just not coming.
Well, you're broke.
Now we're doing this.
Actually, don't look at your bank account because I'm pretty sure it's a question later on about how much money.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, baby.
So don't. I'm pretty sure I'm not broke. I'm pretty sure I have money. But
okay.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
We've been going for 30 minutes already. We really should get to these questions.
All right. Get to these questions.
All right.
Go ahead.
This one's easy. The first one is from Xenos the Legend, right? What's your favorite ice cream flavor?
Oh, easy. The Ben and Jerry's Americone Dream, hands down. I think we've talked about this before.
Fuck. Now I'm a little basic as shit. I can't. Oh, you son of a bitch.
It's so good, man. It's got Stephen Colbert on it. It's got little waffle cone bits in it. It's got caramel and chocolate. It's perfect.
Such a good one.
Yeah.
If I'm not gonna pick that, which like obviously I can't because you picked it, then I just look stupid. Look at Juni copying Hall again.
I'm ready for this Ben and Jerry's Cherry Garcia right here.
No. I'm actually gonna take just like I like coffee flavored ice cream. You know what? Like it's pretty good. It kind of like it's a good little pick me up. Like it's not too sweet because if it's too sweet, I'm not a fan of it. If it's too sweet, it's too much for me. So like if it's got a little some savories in it.
Okay, I get that. I mean, I don't like coffee, but I get people who do like coffee. So I get that. I get it's a popular flavor. Yeah. I'm just not a coffee fan of myself. So I hate it.
Well, I'm sorry. You're fucking basic.
Oh, sorry. I don't drown my body in brown juice every morning.
Yeah, how much soda do you drink, buddy?
Soda?
Yeah.
Right now, I am drinking a Pepsi Zero Wild Cherry. Yep.
How much? Guess what? That's brown liquid, motherfucker.
Oh, fuck, you got me there. It's brown liquid. God, he got me.
You lobbed it at me and it's gone. I'm like just call me Yordan Alvarez. The fucking
problem is I was gonna hit you. I was gonna hit you with the I drink sweet tea, also brown liquid.
Yeah, you got nowhere. That's just sugar. That's just sugar water.
It's just brown sugar water, dude. God, every drinkable liquid's brown. Who knew?
I just spilled cheer wine all over my shirt.
That's a red liquid.
I'm wearing a white shirt. It's just covered in cheer wine right now.
There you go. Hey, that's the South Streak, baby.
Hold on a second. I'm
Yeehaw.
gonna change my shirt.
The drink of the Carolinas. All right. While Judy's changing his shirt, I'm here to talk to you guys about
Should I
something.
turn
really
off my
important.
camera? No.
Oh, is your camera on?
Yeah. I'm streaming that live camera.
Okay.
Awesome.
All right. Now you're gonna get a punishment there for not safe for work content on
read the next question.
Iceville podcast.
Oh no.
Yeah. Okay. Next question is from Dude Man. Oh, of course, for Juni. Why are you so much better than Hall? I hate that. You set that up, didn't you? You did it on purpose. You spilled that cheer wine, I'm guessing from Bojangles on you on purpose.
That's hilarious. I specifically asked this time to not ask questions about me, right? So instead, he asked a question about you. Because I'm older, I'm smarter, I'm stronger, I'm faster, and I'm better at Destiny.
Dude.
And like, you know what?
Okay.
I can go back and look through the stats the past couple minutes.
Oh, you don't have to. I know exactly how bad it is. I cannot play and talk at the same time.
It's not hard. Just play and talk. How hard is it?
I'm literally just running in circles, getting killed.
I know. I was watching. See, there's this thing called multitasking. It's not hard to do.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. I just like riffing here. You know, it's just more fun to riff.
Yeah, I mean, I do find you do fine when we're just riffing. Actually, no. When we're actually raiding and you're riffing, you do stop walking. Like I've watched you. You turn and look at me and stop walking. I'm like,
because if I want to make a joke, I want to look you in the eyes while I'm making it.
Why you have to look me in the eye when on a voice chat?
Yeah, but I just want my character to just be in tune with your character. You know,
I'm busy playing the goddamn game.
But I want you to know I'm talking to you, because we're raiding. There's 6 of us. All right?
I know.
Sometimes you don't know who I'm talking to.
You know, that's why sometimes, like, there's a couple times where I've asked you to look at me, and you're like, I am looking at you, and you didn't. And when you don't actually turn your character to look at me, I genuinely don't think you're actually looking at me. That's why, like, I got so confused that one time. I was like, why aren't you looking at me? And you're like, I am. I'm like, clearly you're not.
Emoting, yeah.
I'm like, clearly you're not. But usually you stop emoting, you'll turn and look at me. you genuinely just can't multitask sometimes.
I just like to make a connection through a medium with my friends. All right.
Yeah. Like when I ask you to look at me, you move your character's head up and down.
Oh, absolutely. I watched a lot of machinimas growing up.
Yes,
right?
I mean same, but you know.
The rest of Dude Man's question before Hall, so suck it, Juni. How do you feel about Baltimore's path as of recent?
Well,
okay, so
you see,
fake question. I get a real one. It's pretty good. I'm glad Baltimore's doing good. I'm glad all the success they've got going on over there, winning multiple championships. It's just really nice. I felt like when I left that Baltimore was in a good spot, and it was only going to get better as the new GMs took over and actually cared probably a little bit more than I did. Would put a little bit more work in than I would. And they have. I mean, they ran with it. They put a good squad together. I check in every now and again, and the Golden Hawk is still running supreme. The Temple's still open. The Colt's still rolling. So they're doing pretty good in Baltimore.
Yeah, I check in every now and then when somebody pings me about you.
Oh. Could never.
It's happened twice. So. All right.
Oh, speaking of questions, next up, the Tamperer himself.
All right. Let's go, buddy. But you know what? T-Money, we're on your side. You got Holland Juni on your in your corner, buddy. We think you didn't. T-Money did nothing wrong.
Yeah, nothing wrong. Honestly, the person you tampered should be so tamperable. That's all I'm saying.
It's all their fault, to be honest.
Clothes at that time. What was the Tamperer wearing?
Yeah. What were they doing? They're probably sitting and thinking to themselves, oh, I mean, not the tamperer. The tamperee was like just out there trying to cause trouble. Like, what's he doing? Getting you in trouble? How dare he?
Yeah.
How dare they?
Why were they in public chats that late at night?
Yeah. Who's trolling general looking for tampering? Who reported?
Exactly.
Who stitched on you? Just send it to me. Send it to me.
Honestly,
let's fucking
stitches get stitches.
Yeah, let's go.
Stitches get stitches.
I'm here. I'll take them out, buddy. They're mine.
Team money. That's all we're saying. Team money here.
You just DM us, right? We got you.
Free my boy.
Yeah. it's not your fault. Anyway, well, I'll actually read the question. It's actually good questions. So,
Oh, nice.
yeah.
Okay, cool.
Do you think the value of QB at the ISFL is overrated or underrated, and why? This is actually definitely more of a question that you can answer more than me.
Yeah, the thing with quarterback in ISFL is they're basically all either GMs or like very long-term respected users in the ISFL. Because does take a lot of TPE. It takes a lot of, you're going to sit in the DSFL for like 4 or 5 years before you ever play a snap. So they want users that understand that. But at the same time, it does kind of suck for new users that really want to be a quarterback. Because there's been a lot of users that come through that are actually like good users that started off as quarterbacks and they tried to ride it out and just realized that they're never going to be better than the GM's quarterback because the GM's obviously going to pick themselves. So they got forced to change, 4 years into their career. So, like, the quarterback in general, I mean, it's always good. You have to have a good quarterback to be successful. And sometimes you get a good quarterback, like the Chica days in Baltimore, where it was a great quarterback and a team around just couldn't perform. And it's just, the quarterback's a weird position. You need a good quarterback, and normally to have a good quarterback in this league, it has to be the GM, or it has to be a well-respected user like Infinite. So it's a good position, but I think it's bad for the ISFL because it's basically a position taken away from new users because a new user is basically never going to walk into the league and immediately be a quarterback. At DSFL level, they will, but never in the ISFL.
I can think of two.
Could have gone better.
And you drafted both of them. You drafted Negs and Blast.
I did not. I drafted Blasoon. I did not draft Negs.
Did you not draft Negs? Okay. You drafted Blasoon.
Negs was right after I left.
Oh, okay.
I drafted Blasoon in like the fucking like 26th round because it was a Reddit draft, so it was like something stupid late.
You did draft him though, so
Yep, and he spent 4 years in the DSFL. We traded him to Oko, who just got rid of their quarterback, and he went there, and I think he played quarterback for a couple of years before changing positions or leaving the league, something like that. But again, he was a 26th round, and we drafted him because he was an active user, and he was a really good user, but he was never going to play quarterback for us. I mean, we drafted him knowing he would never play quarterback for us, just because we had a quarterback already that was a pretty solid user.
I thought he was going to replace.
That was the goal,
Brock.
but it would have been another probably 2 or 3 seasons.
Was it going to be?
Blasoon would have been like in his like 6th or 7th season before he took over, TPE wise. Yeah.
Okay.
That's why we ended up trading him to give him a chance to play.
Well, you did initially plan on playing a rookie quarterback.
Oh yeah.
So there you go.
Oh yeah, but I'm also not a good GM that doesn't earn enough to be his own quarterback. So I've always had a quarterback that wasn't me.
I think I think asking a GM to do like expecting a GM to earn as much as you need to be a quarterback and do GM stuff is like it's a good way to lead to burnout. I think
absolutely.
Maybe there should be like a rule to not let GMs be quarterbacks, or at least I don't know. I think that would ruin. That'd mess up a lot. Yeah. That would be really hard to do.
I mean, look at how many like quarterbacks now in the ISFL are the GMs of the team. I mean, I don't know off the top of my head the number, but I'm pretty sure it's a lot of them.
Ours was and is going to be, well, technically, Arcs is no longer the GM, and Zoot is no longer the GM, but both were GMs and are going to be the quarterback. Arcs was the quarterback, and Zoot will be the quarterback.
And how many of them, even if they're not GMs now, they were GMs or they've been users who've been in the league multiple years and they've probably had multiple characters.
Is
so they're not going to retire, Is
Negs playing quarterback again? I think Negs is being a quarterback again.
Yeah. Infinite's created his 3rd quarterback, I'm sure.
Yeah.
So I mean,
yeah.
And like nothing against it. I mean, it's great that we have these players that are committed to do that to help other players have good stats because they have a good quarterback. But it's just, if you take a guy like Infinite that's on his 3rd quarterback, is going to build their quarterback 100% perfectly by the book, perfectly for the sim to be successful, versus a new create that's becoming a quarterback and been in the league for 2 months, you're going to pick Infinite every time. Even if TP is the same and that new person is great, you're going to take that experienced person every time at quarterback.
Yeah. So I would know if I called it overrated or underrated. I feel like it's just like I don't even know what to call it because I wouldn't
like it's It's perfectly rated for like how much you need it because you badly do need a good quarterback in this sim to be successful. I can tell you that from years of me GMing. You know, I've always had pretty all right quarterbacks. I mean, I've had people that were high TPE and maybe their stats weren't there just because the build was weird. Because a lot of time in the ISFL, if you didn't have a running if you didn't have the broken quarterback that ran faster than they were supposed to, then you didn't have a good quarterback. I mean, when I was with Philly, we had a pocket quarterback, and at that time, pocket quarterbacks were just trash. They were awful. I mean, he was over 1,000 TPE, and it was like the sixth best quarterback in the league because the five above him were all the broken build quarterback that never got nerfed.
It was not great.
So, yeah, it was pretty awful. And then
I felt so bad for him.
The league refused to fix it because Oko, I'm going to call names here, said that it wasn't a quarterback issue, it was a sim issue. But the problem is, if we can't fix the sim, we could fix the quarterbacks.
Yeah.
And they refused. HO refused. The rest of the GMs refused because they had so much success with this broken quarterback, and it just made quarterbacks one-dimensional. You had to build your quarterback the exact same way, or they wouldn't be successful, and it just made quarterbacks boring.
You gotta fix you gotta fix what you can. Like if you have the ability to fix something.
Exactly. Like if we know the sim is broke, we know the playbooks are broke, we can't fix those, but we can fix the position. And I think they've went and done that. I think now they've done that and they fixed it, so we don't have the broken running quarterbacks anymore.
Well, we also changed sims, so.
Yeah, I think that was really what pushed it. The sim changed, so we were able to change the quarterbacks around, and it fixed it. I don't know what the meta is now. I don't pay enough attention to it to really know what it is now, but if we have the same kind of issues. But it does require stupid high TPE to be successful in the ISFL.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what the quarterback meta build is either.
Yeah, I have no clue. I know you need like 700 TPE.
Yeah.
Just to be like an okay quarterback. So.
I know I'm playing an unmeta. I was playing an unmeta wide receiver, and now I'm playing an unmeta cornerback. But you know.
Look at you, loser.
Yeah. It's not that I typically. I'm not trying to cripple myself. I just want to try something different. Yeah. I did play a meta wide receiver before. I played a speedback. Actually, wait, was speedback meta at the time? I thought it was.
I think it was. Yes, it was meta because that was when the 100 speed was just bonkers.
Yeah. It was just the thing is like, again, as a white, it felt bad for me because like, I'm not making this about me, but I couldn't do anything because our quarterbacks just couldn't match up to everybody else.
Yeah,
it just feels bad. I'm like, well, what am I gonna do?
Consider we had a great user at quarterback. He was 1,000 TP. He was doing literally everything he could, but that build was not successful.
Yeah, it's kind of
it was the unfun. Whole. Yeah, when you go into a game knowing that your quarterback is not going to work, even if they were the highest CPU quarterback in the league.
Yeah,
it sucks.
I think he was at one point.
I mean, he did end up changing. He did end up changing to the broken meta build, and it was at that point it was too late in his career, and it wasn't enough. He was already fighting regression, and it just kind of went downhill from there.
Yeah. I wish there was a better way to handle that, but I don't know.
Yeah, and that's the thing with sim leagues. Every sim league has their stupid metas, and they'll never be fixed because as long as there's sim leagues, there's going to be people that are testing to find the absolute perfect build in these simulations, and it's just there's no stopping it. And that's really just the problem. I mean, PBE was the same way with if you either throw 105 miles an hour or you throw nothing but knuckle curves and circle changes as a pitcher. And it was just awful.
Yeah.
It's not realistic at all, but it's the way the league works.
What if I want a different pitch mix? Just like with the pitch mix I like. Too bad.
Too bad. If you want to throw a 94-mile-an-hour fastball and a sinker, you can just go fuck yourself because you're hurting the team. Basically.
Yeah, Mike Mussina would be so bad in PBE.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Greg Maddux would basically just be like he would be cut day one in PBE. Like that, it's crazy.
Yeah, I know why OOTP is like that because like we're playing with characters that are unrealistic. Like these characters should not exist ever, but you know we're playing with them anyways. But I feel like that could be fixed by which I was a big advocate of this in PBE a long time ago, but like just bringing down the TPE cap would be huge. I think just either increasing. I think you need to lower the cap and like increase the scale. People get more TPE. Like it's not so hard to earn, and like the higher points are like a lot more expensive. And the cap was lower. I think that would fix a lot of what PBE's problems were. I'd said that multiple times, but I hate arguing in GM chat, so I just gave up.
I had a similar thing with ISFL when I was GMing and even when I was DSFL HO about starting quarterbacks and offensive linemen at 100 TPE instead of 50 because they take so long to be successful. At least at that time, offensive line's a little bit better now than it used to be, but especially quarterback. Like let them start at a higher TPE and don't let them change. If they change positions, they lose that extra TPE.
Yeah.
That way they could be even with the rest of their draft class. I mean, they still wouldn't be called up the same time, but at least it's closer. So you don't have a guy being called up their rookie year versus a guy being called their fifth season.
Yeah, I think that.
But that got pushed back because they thought they thought it'd be exploits and stuff. But it was just one of those that people rather just let players sit in the DSFL for 4 years to help DSFL programs instead of actually making it more fun in the long run.
As someone who was a DSFL GM, I don't think that's the point of the DSFL to like help improve DSFL programs. I think
100%. Yeah, DSFL should not be caring about winning and losing. Like that's the problem. I mean, DSFL should just be for development.
Yeah,
getting players ready for ISFL.
Teach them how to play, like teach them how to do stuff. Once they know how to do their tasks and updates, like I think you should just
give them a season to learn how point tasks work, how the sim works, how everything works. That way, when they get to the ISFL GMs aren't balancing being productive and teaching people how to play.
Yeah, don't use a chance to give new users a chance to try out the sim and give them a chance to learn how running the team works and stuff like that.
But the DSFL has got, I don't know how it is now, but it's gotten so toxic about who can win in championships, and it's just not fun. I mean, you have people putting in updates for other players in the DSFL. I mean, this is proven fact. That's happened. People are updating for other players. I mean, we have players on San Jose that don't know how to update because their old GMs never told them how to do it properly. So they just kind of patch their updates together, and then they get to the ISFL, and then the ISFL GM has to teach them how to update.
Yeah.
Things like that shouldn't be happening. I mean, DSFL GMs should just be there to teach them how to do stuff.
Yeah.
I know everyone complains about PBE and having their minor league teams being affiliated with their major league teams, but that's how it should be. It shouldn't be like who wins or loses. It should be you're with the minors to get your TPE up, to learn the sim. That way, when you get to the majors, then it's about winning. But it's never going to happen in the ISFL.
You know, it hasn't been like that in a while, right?
Oh, I know it hasn't. I know it has, but I mean, like with the affiliates, you have less of the trading and trying to be toxic and taking advantage of waiver wire stuff, things like that.
Yeah. No. Yeah. No. I agree. I was like, wait, he knows that change, right?
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah, I know. Yeah. They threw a fit when Adillos kept winning every year.
Yeah. Dilla, baby.
Yeah.
And the reason we had an experienced GM that just knew how to run the team. That was it.
Yeah.
And
yeah. Like, I mean, and it also helps that you could
for a while.
You could let people learn how to be GMs. Like, I really honestly think like you shouldn't be an ISFL GM unless you've been a DSFL GM. Like, don't just throw somebody into GMing at the biggest level in our league. Let them learn at like the DSFL level, and then let them move up to the ISFL.
Yeah.
So we don't have players taking over in the middle of a draft, and they're like, "Oh my God, this is so much at once."
Yeah. No.
Let them actually be able to make mistakes at the DSFL level, so you don't have so many issues at the ISFL level.
Yeah. No, I agree.
But that's all common sense stuff. It'll never happen because people take advantage of who's your GM. So that's another monster of an issue.
As someone who's been a member of two cultish DSFL teams, like I love both Norfolk and Tijuana.
All of them now.
Yeah, all of them are cultish. I love my DSFL teams, but like after I'm done with the DSFL, like I'm not focused on the DSFL. It's not where my priority is going to be. I say it's like a super low earning like player. Like it's not. Well, I don't. I know not everybody's like that, but like I don't revisit the teams a lot. You know, occasionally I'll stop by and say hi, but it's not like ever going to be like a priority. It's like I have other things going on. You know, like that was a development team, and like it's a lot of rookies who have other stuff going on. You know.
And there's so many people. I don't know how bad it is now in the league, but so many people that are. Well, I only played for Myrtle Beach or Bondi Beach. So when I go to DSFL, I want to go to Bondi Beach. Like you're going to be there for a season.
Yeah.
Like maybe two. Like
yeah, you should really try something else out.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, the DSFL teams have the biggest issue with keeping people around because they're only there for a year most of the time. So they have quiet locker rooms. The alumni really doesn't talk as much as, say, an ISFL locker room.
Yeah.
And people refusing to go to these locker rooms are just making it worse.
Yeah.
You know, if a team doesn't win a game and they have the first pick in the draft, they can't say, "Oh, I have this really active user," but they refuse to play for me because they played for Portland their whole career.
Yeah.
So it's like you're just making the DSFL toxic. That's all you're doing by doing that.
Like Tijuana has a great alumni core. Like they're all really helpful. It's great, but like at the same time, I'm like, I've seen a little bit of pushing to be back on Tijuana. I'm like, I don't think that should be a priority in what you think. You should. It's great that you're talking to people. It's great to have alumni show up, but like it's not really what the point of the DSFL.
Yeah. So, I mean, I'm literally one of the founders of the Buccaneers, and I went to fucking Minnesota with this player and never threw a fit once about it. I mean, it's okay to go to other teams, guys. I mean,
I helped found this iteration of Norfolk.
Yeah, so I throw such a fit because all my players played for this. Like, it doesn't matter. It's a season. Like, get over it.
Yeah, I was like when I recreated, I was like, you know what? I'd love to play for Norfolk again. That'd be fun. That'd be like a cool little story, but I'm not gonna make a big deal if I don't go there.
Yeah,
I meme about it, but like I actually much prefer the fact that I got a chance to play for another team. I think that was a really fun thing. I got to see a different experience. Now I am in both locker rooms, both of them closed.
I mean, you get to experience like a new culture, and I mean Minnesota's culture. It wasn't for me. I mean, some people like it. I get it. It's got its own little thing. I wasn't a big fan of their culture. Nothing like negative against it. I just didn't enjoy it. It wasn't culture I would vibe with. But I mean, it's a season, and I can just ignore it. I mean, I've been a veteran of this league long enough. I know what I'm doing.
Yeah. I
could just kind of ignore what's going on, and if they tag me, I'll talk to them. I mean, it's not going to kill you to sit in a locker room for a year, knowing you're in 20 other locker rooms.
Yeah. Actually, I have been in 4 DSFL teams. I think about it.
Yeah. So, I mean, I don't know. It's just, people are just weird about things like that.
Yeah.
All right. That was a lot for T-Money's question.
Anyway, we didn't even get to the second part of the question. Do you think their value's going to change in the coming seasons? The QBs? No?
I think it's going to be the same.
Okay.
Yeah,
yep.
It's going to
same.
be the same.
I don't think it's going to change. All right. Moving on. All right. This one's from the NC or Samsung, the Illinois Braves. Do you like pina coladas and getting caught in the rain? You know what? I do.
Ooh.
You know what? The fruitier my alcohol is, the better.
And you
I'm gonna be honest.
I like making love at night on the dunes of the Cape.
I'll let you finish for it.
I'm the one that you look for. Come with me and escape.
He does this.
Yep.
You good? All right. You good? All right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I do. Yeah. I like fruity drinks.
I agree.
The more umbrella, the better.
Actually, yeah. I'm a big fan of Tito's and pineapple juice and a splash of Sprite.
But my favorite like alcohol drink I've ever had was like 50% ice cream. I'm like, you know what? This is delicious. Yeah. Like, why would I? And someone was like, I was on a cruise, like, is this for your wife? I'm like, fuck no. Yeah. This is for me.
Little hint to all you dude bros that drink your whiskey. Fruity drinks will fuck you up so much quicker.
Yeah. No. I mean, oh my god. on my honeymoon, right? Like I've only. This is how I found out that tequila fucks me up. Like I got the big old giant ass pina colada slushy. Dude, I hate talking to people. I was best friends with everybody who would look my direction. Katie's like, you got lost going to the boat. I'm like, well, you know what? There was 2 boats. It's confusing.
It's a marina. It happens.
Yeah, she was like, you were out for like the next like 3 hours afterward. I'm like, You know what? Those were senior frogs. Hit me up. More of those margaritas, baby.
Yeah, I'm a for the drink go to 100%.
Yeah.
You want something in a mason jar and it's full of colors, I'm there for
Yeah,
it.
yeah. You give me an umbrella or like a little stick figure. You get a silly name like Sex on the Beach. Oh my God, I am so in. It was a little name. Like a Shax's cinnamon. Oh, I'm on.
Yeah, there.
Dude.
As long as the picture looks cool, I'm buying it.
Yeah, the picture looks
If
cool.
it comes with a like a cup I can bring home with me, absolutely.
Light it on fire. I'm your man.
Oh my God, yes.
But if I gotta drink it like straight and like warm and like, I don't know about that. My dad's a big bourbon fan. Like he has like hundreds of bourbons. Like actually hundreds. Like he spent all of my inheritance on bourbons. I'm like, great. You know what, Dad? I respect it. I love you. I'm good. I love you, Dad. Peace, but
I mean, I'll drink some whiskey every now and again. You know, just something. But it's normally I'll have it with something.
Oh yeah,
you know, I won't just be like, I just want whiskey on the rocks.
Yeah.
You know, I can't. Yeah.
No, I'll drink it, like, but I'm not gonna like buy thousands.
I'm not gonna
of
ask for it.
Yeah. I don't buy it on my own. I do go to their whiskey club. It's not occasionally because
like
you know they get free snacks. I'll be honest.
Yeah,
I
of
like
course.
free snacks.
Can't turn down snacks.
All right. We are gonna get to like 2 hours. We're almost an hour and we barely touched the questions.
Oh, this is great. This is great. We're gonna have this is gonna be such an underpaid podcast.
All right. PBE or ISFL? ISFL.
Oh, ISFL. Yeah,
That's
we're a known anti PBE podcast here.
Yeah.
We'll leave it at that.
I mean, you know what? It's I find going into a little bit, right? Like, because I feel like the PBE is a little it's got a lot of nepotism in it. It's real bad for that. I think Hummus is a great guy. The problem is he really has to make everybody happy. Like he's only satisfied if he makes everybody happy. Great guy, wonderful human being, but he will overlook things for friends. And I think that is not what he did. Some things to me that I felt really hurt by. And like facts were overlooked because of what somebody else who was like a close friend of his said. And I think there's lots of people who have talked about, I've talked to, who feel like there's a lot of like underlying problems with how the team is, not the team, the league is run, that it just doesn't make me want to go back. There's good people there. I think it's fine, but they really need like there's like some shit that just shouldn't happen if they're going to be in charge.
Yeah.
Specifically from HO. I think HO. I make fun of HO in every league, but it's because it's their job is to be better, and I think ISFL has done a pretty good job. I'll shit on them later at being better. SHL has done a good job at being better. PBE I think hasn't taken the steps to be better. I haven't heard any.
That's fair.
Yeah, so that's. I don't necessarily hold a grudge, but I just have no interest in ever going back right now, unless something like drastic changes. Because like I love baseball, like as I've said to many people before.
We are huge baseball fans.
Fucking love baseball.
Both enjoy OOTP, so it's got nothing to do with that.
Yeah,
it's
I've hundreds of hours of OOTP.
OOTP.
Yeah, I haven't touched it since I got fired. And I got fired for something that, like, in other leagues, you don't get fired over, too. Like, you'll get, like, a fine and, like, told to fix it, which I think you shouldn't get fired over a supposed math error, you know? I was like, that's real harsh. I didn't leak a draft. I accidentally got a number wrong, which turned out I was right. But I got fired over it.
Hey, HO was wrong and no one was fired over it. That's weird.
Yeah, that was brought up later. Yeah, that's another thing. The fact that the fact that it didn't get fixed later was like rough. But the best sim league I've been in, I think, I don't know. That's tough.
Rock, paper, scissors league. I get it. Yep.
The bowling league.
Oh, fuck, bowling league. Damn, that's a good one too.
One season, I'm a champion there. So really, that makes it the best.
Any league I win in.
Yeah, any league that I win in. So, I have multiple like awards in SHL. So clearly, it makes SHL better. That's just how the world works. I think I don't know if I'd ever call a league the best. Best. I have some more favorites, but best is like not the word I would use.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks. Super casual football and super casual basketball is fun, but they're definitely not the best ones. Because
they have major issues. I get the idea was take all the rules away. Boy, taking rules away makes a league not fun.
And casual leagues have a problem because the point of them is to be casual. But
they are more aggressive than regular leagues.
And to get people to run it, you need to have people be uncasual. So you are you have a casual league, and you'd be like, hey, you want to be like super uncasual about this? I'm like, well, that's not what I joined for, right? So it's like getting leadership and people to run stuff is tough.
I was in a wrestling sim league, and that was honestly probably the best friend league I was in.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't even a wrestler. I was just a manager. I basically would just write shit talk to everybody, and then watch my people that I managed wrestle for me. And honestly, greatest sim experience of my life.
That's kind of great. I like SSL a lot. I like how it's run. I think mostly because I really like the sim. I'll be honest. It is. I feel like it's harder for people to. They've said it's harder to get people to run in that league. The same reason I haven't offered to be leadership is because I don't know shit about football, soccer. I'm not gonna pretend like I know anything. I'll admit I joke about not knowing about football or hockey, but I know enough about the sport that I can get by.
Yeah.
Soccer, no, I'm fucked.
Soccer is basically. If you're from Europe, you talk about how America's stupid, but then all of your big stars end up playing in America. So I mean, that's all I know from soccer. So
that's just how money works.
That's how money works. I mean, they either go to Saudi Arabia or America. So
that's why all the best league players go play in China.
We'll see you in 5 years, Mbappe.
I don't get the joke.
I don't either. I just the cover of FIFA.
I didn't even know that, so you got me.
All right.
I played it on Game Pass once, and I was like, "This is awful." I uninstalled it. All right, here we go from Uber BJ. This is a question we need. All right, what are your takes on the new totalitarian regime installed by HO? Oh my God! How this is
any league that lets this many Midwesterners run it is a failing league. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
that's all I'm saying.
Yeah, you need some good old Southern boys to run shit if you want shit done. Good old Southern boys. I'm from
Bojangles tailgater packs and our cheer wine.
I'm from Los Angeles. But I live in the South now. That counts, baby.
Yeah. You can still fly your Confederate flag like the rest of them.
My wife went to a Baptist church. I got married at a goddamn farm. Here we go. I buy my meat straight from the farmer. I actually do. Dude, that meat is so fresh. It's so good. Yeah. I buy it.
Farmer's market?
No, I don't go to the farmer's market. I go to the farm shop.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, you are in Boone. That's Appalachian South.
Yeah.
That's scary South.
They run a farm shop. They run a farm shop like 5 minutes from my house, the farm that my parents live next to. So I'm good friends with them, And I'll tell you, the guy who owns that, the owner of the farm, like he has like 4 PhDs. Dude's smart as shit. Like he's like an expert in like animal handling and like
I mean,
raising
there's
like bovine.
There's a lot of like math related to like running a farm.
Yeah. He has like secret formulas for like feed and shit that like he like you're like worth like millions of dollars. I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Like dude's smart and like for
Us
sure.
simple farmers.
Yeah.
Us simple farmers are smart.
Yeah. You get old Southern boy because
Good old Southern boy with our squatted trucks.
Farming's fucking complicated.
I got a fast car. You got a plan to get us out of here.
At least I listen to country.
Oh yeah, I don't. Yeah. Okay, you got me there.
Yeah, Johnny Cash.
I know that. I know that and Morgan Wallen.
Johnny Cash is like one of my favorite
pop
artists. Yeah, you know Wagon Wheel.
Oh, but dude, who doesn't know? That's because Hootie sings it.
Yeah.
Now that's how you know you're a real Southerner if you're a fan of Hootie.
I was supposed to go to a concert and I missed it.
Oh, I can't believe you missed Hootie, man.
It was pouring rain and he started like 4 hours late.
It'd have been worth it though.
No.
Just to hear "Hold My Hand." Hold my hand.
What did I didn't want to wait 4 hours in the rain.
Rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel.
There you go.
Rock me, mama, every day you feel.
Anyways,
Hey,
H.O.
listen to this. If H.O. dies in Raleigh, they die free.
H.O. establishing a totalitarian regime was just bound to happen eventually.
Yep. Too many Midwesterners. Zaxby's is better than Cane's. Leaving it at that. All right, next question.
Both of them are not great. All right.
Well, fucking.
Don't
take this from me.
Now, so I asked Tesla to ask as many questions as possible.
Oh,
and
no.
Tesla said,
we're already 2 hours in.
I can't ask all the ones I want to, so I only asked 10.
Oh, okay. I mean, 10's a reasonable number. Okay. I'm scared. I'm not prepared.
They're good questions.
I hope we have an Idris Elba question. We asked
there is an Idris Elba question.
Oh, hell yes.
All right. Number 1 from Tesla. Who would you consider to be the best wide receiver in ISFL history? Flash Panda. Obviously. No.
I'm gonna say Flash Panda's teammate, Nacho Varga.
Really? You gonna pick Nacho as?
Nacho was the best quarterback in a horrible scheme. Nacho could have been good, but we were a running team, and we didn't have a great quarterback for a lot of the time he was playing. But I think on a better team, Nacho could have been a star. That's all I'm saying. Not Ford, if you're listening to this, it's for you, bud.
All right, I was gonna say Kai Sakurai, but
okay, yeah, that's a good one too.
I think Kai was good. Doesn't Kai have like the most receiving yards? Yes,
I don't know.
He does. Yeah. Number 2 in receptions under Paul DeMario. I think Kai is 4th in touchdowns. I just thought Kai was really good, and he also played during my wide receiver era. So I think
Kai had a bunch of kick return awards too.
Yeah, shut the fuck. I know I had to play this in the same era, so that was not fun for me. But he's not 10. He's not top 10 in kick return yards, and Flash Panda is.
Oh, there you go. So you got that. You have that. You can hold over
career kick return yards, and punt return yards. I'm 10 in kick return and 7 in punt return, and Kai is not on either of those top 10 lists.
All right. Just show off your awards.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
You go to Joe Montana and show him how many more gaming awards you have over him.
I'm sorry you don't have any awards. You just got to, as we established.
I had a Pro Bowl last season.
Oh, is this your first one? I think I have like 7.
How many ultimate?
What?
Yeah, okay.
No, you actually cut out. Like, no, you genuinely cut out.
How many Ultimases have you won?
I have 4 Ultra Minis.
That doesn't count. No one cares about Ultra Minis.
Okay, just because we established that as canon.
Care about
just because I only have 1 with Tijuana. actually. I have it four. I have Ultiminis with 4 different teams.
Okay. I mean, it doesn't matter. Ultimates will count.
I think
Ultimates get put in your profile. That's all I'm saying.
No, so do Ultiminis.
Really? Okay,
Yep.
that's stupid. I'm bringing that to HO. That's the dumbest thing HO's ever done.
Yep, they do. You get Ultimini trophies.
Okay. That's the stupidest thing they've ever done.
You don't think it's a little cool that I have 4 separate teams? I feel like it's pretty
I don't
neat.
feel like that's cool. I don't feel like that's cool at all. I don't feel like that is cool at all.
It's because you don't have any. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Opponent took the lead.
Yeah, I'd probably go with Kai Sakurai just because my knowledge of history is not that great, and I played in the same era as Kai. So
And that's a good point. I really don't know like great wide receivers.
yeah, I know Xenos is a Hall of Famer. I think he's Hall of Famer because he had top. His one player was like top in like 4 different positions. Like he played 4 different positions, was like one of the best at all of them. So it's kind of like unfair.
Solid.
Yeah.
I mean,
All right. Yeah. All right. No. What do you? Anything else to add?
No, that's good. That's it.
Okay. All right.
We have 10 questions to run through.
Here we go. If Miss Frizzle of Magic School Bus fame were a Pokemon gym leader, what type do you think her gym would be and why?
Ooh, I like that question.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Psychic could be like really like teaching stuff, and it can really do a bunch of cool things. Like that would really like it'd be very like flamboyant, I guess would be a good way to do it. Like very show-offy. Kids would like that.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of magic in her show already, so I feel like that would be like a nice like lead-in for like what she does.
Okay.
It's really the magic school bus.
Yeah. You're about to be like floored, right? It's good.
gonna
That's
say
good.
Steel.
That's good. No. That's good. That's good. Right? Fairy.
Okay, very also solid.
Yeah.
Also solid.
It's a whimsical type, right? You know, people are like, oh, it's not one of the original types. And then there was Dragon. Shut the fuck
Yeah,
up.
who cares? Yeah, who cares? Yeah.
Actually, wait, no Dragon.
over
might have been.
yourself.
I don't remember.
No, Dragon. No.
I don't think it was an original type. I can't remember, and I'm not gonna look it up right now. But yeah, Fairy
Look it over yourself,
Fairy
yeah.
fucks up dragons. Miss Frizzle definitely like, not like it's very whimsical and fairy like.
Yeah. I can see that.
Yeah.
I can see that. I think that's a good one too.
Yeah. Also, she has a lot of frizzy hair, so maybe electric. I don't know. That's,
Ooh, honestly, yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking fire because she's got a lot of flair, but that's a good one too.
yeah. You go with a lot for this. Just not poison.
Honestly, I feel like if we're doing like legitimately, I feel like she'd have like 6 different Pokemon.
Yeah.
Like she'd have different types.
Yeah, she would
would have a little bit of
definitely
everything.
she would definitely not be a gym leader. She would definitely be like a
Elite Four, yeah.
Elite Four or not Elite Four.
Yeah, absolutely.
The champion. She'd definitely be she's
Yeah.
got champion energy.
Yeah.
She's
absolutely.
Yeah, like
She's not getting wasted on a gym.
no, you wouldn't waste Miss Frizzle on a gym. Like
No,
she's got like
absolutely not.
she's like better than Lance. She's like, oh, this is champion right here. She's got real Cynthia energy. I was thinking the same. I was thinking the same thing.
Her. I don't want to hate her.
No. She's not gonna use she's not using melodic, so you're fine. She's gonna drop a Phoebus on you. It's gonna be
She's not gonna stall
it's
me.
gonna be a full EV
Out of
IV
nowhere.
Phoebus. And it's gonna be a double battle. It's gonna be a Wigglytuff against you.
Ooh.
Look at a full EV IV Wigglytuff.
It's toxic. It's impossible
No,
to
fuck.
kill.
I'm not thinking Wiggly. I'm thinking Clefable. Jeez, I haven't played Pokemon in like
Fable.
a little bit.
Yeah.
Fuck, it's Clefable, right? No, it's yeah. No, Blissey. Fuck, it's Blissey.
You are just all over the place.
Dude, it
Make
is.
up- Who are you talking about?
It's 1 in the morning. Shut up.
You're right.
I went to a wedding where I just played on my phone for 2 hours. All right.
I know, because you played on my texting me all the entire time. I got to play-by-play of the entire wedding.
It was that or play Honkai Star Rail, so I did both. All right. What's your favorite position you've played in simulation sports? It's easy. My left winger.
Ooh, let's just swap this entire time.
Actually, I think I might like my. Well, no. Yeah, my left winger.
Mine's definitely tight end. I mean, I've created a tight end 3 times. This is the first time I actually got to stay at it, so it's definitely tight end.
And
I think they're a fun position. They're basically offensive linemen that get to catch. It's kind of like if a golden retriever got to play football. basically what a tight end is.
Yeah, it's called Airbud.
I mean, basically, it's going to be Airbud. Oh man, Airbud's gonna be. That'd be a good. Someone's got to have created Airbud already.
I'm pretty sure
right?
somebody
Like,
already has. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, like that's too obvious. Which I've already found. We've already figured out my next. It's going to be the entire J Ram and Anderson fight. Just the entire fight. So that's my next character.
Such a sad fight, just for everybody involved. Like it just
rest in peace,
just
Tim.
be
Rest
miserable
in
to
peace,
be a part of that fight, dude.
Tim.
You
Yep.
know what? And he still can't hit anything.
And the worst part is, both those teams did that fight and neither made the playoffs. So,
Yeah.
like, what was it even for?
Yeah, what were you
What was it
fighting
even
about?
for?
If you're gonna fight, you gotta make playoffs, or else you just look stupid.
Yeah. Exactly. Because now you're just making the Twins look better.
Well, they were an all right team.
They were. They were.
Why are both?
They,
Actually, well, I know why both Central leagues are bad because they're in the Central, and a large amount of the money
Central's
comes
bad
from West
naturally.
and East. Yeah, it's just
And again, why the Midwest should not be running NHL?
because all your
the Midwest teams,
all your baseball teams
all your
suck.
teams suck.
Yeah, if you had a good baseball team, you could BHO, but all your baseball teams suck.
Yeah. Quit being in the be in the East and West where it matters, but not
Yeah.
LA or Atlanta.
Yeah, both lost. So
Bozos.
yeah, how dare you run a super team that can't win anything? Learn to be like the Astros and at least run a super team that wins.
Yeah, exactly. Don't win 100 games. Win
Yeah.
90, get into the playoffs, play the Central, and move on. It's
Yeah.
easy math.
Just play the Central. How hard could it be?
Just play the Central in the playoffs, and you're guaranteed to move on to the
What do you
championship series.
What are you doing to play other teams in your division? Come on,
We've done it 7 years in a row. It's easy math.
just play the Twins every time.
Just play the Twins, and sometimes get lucky, play the White Sox.
Oh yeah, dude,
Let them
that's
feel
just
good
not
about
fair.
themselves.
That's just rude. Just waiting playing the White. Well, the Guardians. Oh, poor Guardians.
Oh my God, poor Guardians. They had
Anyways,
the loss in 2016.
this is a baseball podcast. Yeah. Yeah, I like my left winger not because of the position, actually, just because I got to fight a lot and hit people a lot. So,
That's fair. That's all.
Yeah.
That's fair.
yeah, I don't care about the position. I want Hall to pick up the fucking pace. God damn it, Hall. Jesus.
I'm telling you, I can't multitask at all. Like at all.
I'm dropping like 2 KDs every game. And we're losing every goddamn game.
Hey, I got 12 kills there, bud. That's big numbers.
Christ.
Third
Oh,
most kills on the team, baby.
he did worse than Dr. Wienerwagen.
That's my next Icefeld character. All right, next question.
Okay, you're going to summer camp and have to share a cabin with 3 cartoon characters of your choice.
Oh.
Who are they, and why'd you pick them? I'm
Totally
assuming
Spies.
I'm a child. You all
Totally
right?
Spies.
We're going to complete. Wow, we went different directions with this.
All right, go ahead. You're
No,
assuming you're a
no,
child.
no. I would like you to expand on your answer. Could you elaborate? No.
I'm assuming I'm a teenage boy.
Okay.
And they had the coolest outfits and the coolest.
Oh,
clothes.
they had the coolest outfits.
Mhm,
Oh.
and they had the coolest technology.
Mhm.
They were always up to cool stuff.
Oh, like what?
Um,
What cool stuff were they up to?
They went to a lot of DJ clubs. Because they had some villains that hung out in DJ booths. They went to an island and had to stop a volcano. They had like water slides that would lead them down to their spy lair. And I just think they're hot. So there you go, Juni.
There it
Your
is.
turn.
There it is. All right. Number 1, Jimmy Neutron. Number 2
Okay.
is number 2 from Codename Kids Next Door. And
Man, just get all the nerds together, huh?
well, if you're gonna just say it, then it's just not us.
Who's the third one?
No, I don't. On Ben 10.
3. Oh, it's in. Okay. All right.
I just feel like they'd be able to get up to some cool stuff.
You think it's cool stuff?
And I think they would all be fun to play Magic the Gathering with. What do you want from me?
Okay. So my camp's gonna bully your camp is what I'm hearing.
You're not leaving your room, and you know it. You pervert.
Look, you get 3, it sets up perfectly. All right. The math just lined up right.
You sure you didn't prepare for these questions?
I didn't. I didn't. I heard 3 cartoons and bunking with them. I was like, easy. Say less.
Oh my god. All right. Do you know how much money you currently have in your ISLL bank account? Or do we want to try and guess how much the other person has? I think we should guess how much the other person has.
I agree. I'm going to guess you have 17 million.
You think I have 17 million? Okay, I think you have 3 million.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, so we got to pull up our bank accounts.
I'm looking at mine.
Okay, 1 second. Pull mine up.
I'll pull mine up on stream.
Okay.
You said you think I have 17 million.
Yes.
All right.
And you said I have 3 million?
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna screenshot you mine so you can pull it up on the stream also.
I got it. All right, Jesus. I'm definitely gonna die.
Okay.
What you're doing? You're sending this.
Oh, I've already even put my controller down. Okay. Go ahead and tell me how much you actually have.
I have 4.5 million.
Okay, so I was a little high.
I did buy max training this year.
Okay, go ahead and pull mine up.
All right.
You said I had 3 million.
Yeah. Okay. So that's a little hard to see because let me turn blending off.
I have negative 1.829 million.
Yes, you do.
I was a GM for 20 seasons, and I have negative 1.8 million in my account. GMs don't get paid, people. GMs don't get paid.
That's like actually impressive. Like you didn't earn, so what did you spend your money on?
Equipment.
Why?
It's the one thing that was free to earn these days. So when I was a GM at the time, GMs got paid like 8 million, and I could buy half the equipment for 8 million. So
why don't you just buy train? Everybody knows that training is more efficient.
Okay.
I don't know why I asked.
I got. Yeah. Don't know what you really expected.
I don't know what I expected.
I click one button, get TPE. That's what I did. So that's why I currently have. Basically, I live off this podcast. If I don't do this podcast, I can't make it.
You need to do it more often.
I can't. You know, Judy, I live in the basement of San Jose because I don't have any money.
I'm gonna get a message from San Jose. Could you please record more podcasts?
So I told Russ that, hey, I only bought tier 4 equipment, but as soon as I podcast, I promise I'll get tier 7. I feel like I was talking to my landlord. Like I promise I'll get paid next Friday. Can you just give me another week and I'll have my money?
Jesus.
Because I said I can't afford tier 6 right now, so I got tier 4 if that was okay, and I'll get tier 6 as soon as I do a podcast.
We're not even doing a double payment this time.
I know. We're doing double the work for half the pay this podcast.
This is like a 2-hour podcast at least.
For $4 million. I still can't afford my fucking tier 6.
I'm just gonna cut it in half. It's gonna cut suddenly and I'll just post a second.
Half of this podcast is getting me out of the hole.
I'll just cut it like at an hour. I'll be like, oh hey, we're at an hour, and just cuts, and it just resumes back. And I'll post the other one during like double media. We refuse to post the second half until Joe posts double media.
That's what you wanted, Tesla. You wanted to show how poor I was. Did you go through the baking spreadsheet to see this?
This is the baking spreadsheet. Did you go through the banking spreadsheet?
There's a spreadsheet that shows how much everyone has.
Nobody goes to the banking spreadsheet anymore.
You can literally go to a bank and look at it right now and see everyone's bank account.
Why would you go through the spreadsheet? Can't you just search people's bank accounts, just go into their
I
profile?
don't know, maybe.
You can. You can see how much money people have if you go to the profile. Look at your own profile.
In this economy, I can't afford to look at my own profile. It's like looking at your bank account when you know you're poor. If you don't look at it, you might have money in there.
That's not how it works at all.
I'm not poor unless I know I'm poor.
No, it's not. Nothing like Schrodinger's box, right? This is not a Schrodinger problem. This is real life. Somebody is observing it, all right? It doesn't matter if you observe it. Someone is. You blocked my kill, you son of a bitch.
You're welcome. You're welcome. I made a signature just so I could get to tier 4 because it's been so long since we recorded. So I had to make a signature just to get to tier 4 in equipment.
You disgust me.
It's been a struggle. I'll be honest. It's been a real struggle in the ISFL. Everything's too expensive.
Could you just make everything free specifically for Hall?
Yeah, please, just for me.
I buy training and I buy equipment, so I don't know.
If Infinite could just like give me some charity, that'd be great.
Oh, it's because I got paid $1 more than you last time.
Yeah, I only got $2 million a year.
Yeah, see, that seems like your fault.
More. I should have asked for more. I should have asked for $10 million.
You expecting to buy stuff with the money I have?
From now on, I'm gonna start asking for money. I don't care how much it hurts the team. I'm asking for money. So I'm not doing.
Yeah, no, you won't.
I know I won't.
All right.
I don't think what's that.
Anyways, what are your thoughts on a comic selling character-inspired perfumes? Comic selling character-inspired
Comic
perfume.
selling character-inspired what?
Like
Captain America selling me perfume?
I think it's common. I think. Okay, there's two ways this could go. All right.
Okay.
No.
Which is funnier?
No, I have compiled thoughts on this in the past 10 seconds, and I'm ready to give you my thoughts.
Okay. Give your verdict. Okay.
If it succeeds, it will make every Comic-Con ever bearable to go to, because conventions smell like dick, and like dirty, unwashed dick, right? Because that's what it's full of. It's full of dirty, unwashed penises. Specifically, you know, it's disgusting, and I'm not. I'll be honest, I'm not a convention fan. The only reason I went to the Boone one is because there was like 20 people.
Oh, yep. A lot of people complaining about the Marvels at it. Yep.
Yeah. No, I didn't talk to anybody. I just walked around with my kid and then left.
You could tell. They were telling you though.
Yeah. Conventions would be a little more bearable to go to, right? That's if it's successful. The other
we're trying.
No, go ahead.
Okay. Go ahead. No, go ahead. Go ahead.
The other possibility is because nerds typically don't like to clean themselves, which I can't. I can't imagine not showering every day. I find the thought disgusting.
Yeah, that's
if I don't shower every day, I feel
like my hair falls apart.
I feel disgusting. I feel oily.
Yeah.
I'm like, I cannot handle it.
I feel like my hair will turn into mud.
Yeah. Like, if my hair gets itchier, I feel
and I
oily
know
anywhere.
you're not supposed to shampoo every day. Someone's listening, like, you're not supposed to shampoo every day and let the natural oils. I don't care. I'm white, all right? My hair is not great anyway. So I gotta shampoo every day.
I do shampoo every day, and my hair is great. My hair is really good. I actually get compliments when I go get it cut. People are like, wow, your hair is really nice. I'm like, thank you. Yeah. No,
thanks, Mom.
I actually do. No, my mom, just because my mom cut my hair last time, you shut the fuck up. Just because she cut it last time. I normally go to like great clips.
You would look very handsome too.
No, it sounds more like, Patrick, why is your hair so long? I just didn't feel like going. So you're gonna make me cut it? Yeah. That's what it sounds like going to my mom get my hair cut. I'm like, hey mom, since you're cutting everybody else's hair, you want to cut mine?
Yeah, just knock it out. How hard can it be?
Yeah.
So
but yeah,
Tesla's asking if what we can do to make Comic-Con smell better. Is that the?
I think this is the thoughts on a comic. I assume what would happen if there was a comic that sold character-inspired perfumes.
Okay, so like, what comic would have to sell perfumes to make
what
smell better?
What would happen if a comic did sell character-inspired perfumes? I think
it would have to be
the two outcomes I gave are the only two outcomes. But which one do we think is more likely?
It would have to be like something Deadpool to get a bunch of nerds to agree to.
You think no? Well, hold a minute. All right, Deadpool is specifically known to smell like ass.
Yeah. Okay. Here's the thing. If someone like
they all already smell like ass.
Hear me out. If someone like Wonder Woman was like, everyone should use this perfume. They're not going to because like, I know I'm not listening to Wonder Woman. She's a woman. But Deadpool breaks the fourth wall all the time, so it would be canon for him to try to sell something to the reader. That is my point. It's like maybe Deadpool in this comic goes to a Comic-Con. It's like, wow, y'all smell much worse than me. You guys should all use this. And then they're like, oh my god, you gotta sell it to the nerd because if they just put it in like a regular a regular comic, they're not gonna do it because like Wonder Woman would never do that.
That's what
that's what
that's what nerds are known to respond well to is bullying.
Women.
If you bully them, they'll do what you want because they're fucking nerds.
Nerds.
Oh my god.
Or they would just have like, I don't know, maybe one of their waifus would like, oh my god.
There you go. That's how you do it. You get your waifus to sell perfume.
Yeah.
That's how it goes.
Waifu scents. Yeah. The harem-tizer.
Mm-hmm. No, keep going.
Yep.
Yeah. No.
I can't. I'm trying to think of. I'm trying to think of what would go with harem.
You have your tsundere scent.
There you go.
And your yandere scent. Yeah.
You're the weeb of the group. I need you to help me.
The weeb. It's two of us.
Yeah, but you're the weeb.
You're not wrong, but like, why'd you have to say it like that? There's two of us.
Two people can be a group.
No.
Would you not consider Crisscross a musical group?
Fuck.
That's all I needed to know.
Shit. Yeah. Okay. You got me.
We are the Crisscross of the eyes.
Crisscross and Salt and Pepper are both groups.
Oh, shit. You're right. Salt and Pepper can have three. Because they have Spinderella.
Okay, but like not always.
Yes, sure, not always.
All right. Yeah. So
there's gonna be some kid born in 2002 has no clue to either one of those references.
Nope. I don't think it would sell though. I think character inspired perfume in a comic would not sell. I don't think it would sell. I don't think it would work. I just don't think.
Yeah, I agree.
If people pirate comics nowadays, so you're not gonna have as many ads.
Yeah.
And like
honestly, the only scent if it was like a One Punch Man scent.
Yeah.
One Punch Man seems to be beloved by everybody.
All right. I got.
Oh, here we go.
Oh,
gotta break that one in.
Oh. One Punch Man has been on for too long. It's been on so long, it's become its own parody. And I think it was not meant to be this long of a running show, and they just need to let it fucking die.
Yep.
Like it's not even a parody anymore. It's just a standard shonen, which defeats the whole purpose of One Punch Man. Get fucking stop the solicitations, stop serializing, get out of here. You were a one-off joke comic, and joke comics aren't made to last 4, 5, 7 fucking years.
Your thoughts on JoJo?
JoJo's not a JoJo is not a parody. JoJo is JoJo. JoJo's fucking weird. I'm not a JoJo fan. All right. You don't even know what shonen I read? Hello? Wait, come on.
You read Shonen Jump. I know what you're talking about.
I don't read every single thing on Jump. I read like 90% hentai manga.
Smell like your favorite hentai with this perfume.
Oh fuck, I'm sold. I want to smell like sweat and underage children.
I hope Tesla listens to every bit of this podcast just for these answers. I hope it's worth it for you, Tesla. This is what you wanted.
God, I feel so bad people listen to us. I mean, if I were grading, I get to an hour and be like, fuck, I'm done. Good job.
Thing, like, most time when people are like, oh man, it's going to be 2 hours long. I can't wait to watch it. People are like, oh my god, 2 hours of this?
Oh my god, 2 hours of these guys just being assholes. Oh, yeah.
I know Russ only listened to his own questions last podcast.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I do that too. If I ask a question, I'm gonna listen to my part. I don't care what anyone else asked. Fuck that. You got nothing important to say if it's not about me.
Yeah, it's only mine.
Yeah, brother. It's all about me and my own.
It's all about me, and it's all about mine. It's all about
No.
Heidi. See,
I want to talk about me. I want to talk about why I want to talk about number
There
one
it
on
is.
Miami Mile. I do what I like, what I see, what I need. I like talking about you Jubilee. I like talking about you Jubilee, but occasionally I want to talk about me.
What is that? Keith Urban?
I can't remember. On the top of my
I
head.
don't fucking know.
I couldn't remember on the top of my head. The memory's gone. Gone like a freight train. Gone like yesterday. Gone like a soldier in a Civil War. Bang bang. I don't think it's not a Tim McGraw song.
All right, Tesla. What's your 20th question?
All right. Do you have any special plans for Halloween? No.
Ooh.
I mean, I'm going trick or treating with the kids.
Trick-or-treating.
Right? Yeah, taking trick or
take my
taking the
daughter
trick or treating. That's a. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
take it to
special, I guess. Like
Yeah. Special for them, I guess. I mean,
special for them.
I'm just walking, get exercise.
Yeah, if I had a choice, would I go? No.
Yeah.
I don't have a
But
choice.
it's making lifetime memories for my child.
Yeah, they're gonna remember.
We're good dads. We might not act like it, but we are.
Yeah. Fuck my kids. We're good dads. Fuck them. Did we complain about how much kids cost yesterday?
Yes,
Absolutely. No, today?
Yeah, but-
we complain about how much
Do we
kids cost
still-
today?
But do we still love them? Absolutely.
Did I buy my kid a pinball set for his birthday? Absolutely.
Oh, congratulations. I hope he was listening to this. And gets
Yeah. Oh,
spoiled.
yeah. No, he's not. No, this language he's not. God, I
Put
hope
your
not.
Bluey back on. Get out of here.
Yeah. I can only stand so much Bluey, dude. Bluey's fine, but it's like
You gotta get in the miraculous. I'm telling you. Gotta get in the miraculous ladybug.
my problem with Bluey. As soon as he wants to he's like, can we play this Bluey game? I'm like, no,
Oh, there's a video game now.
no. Like
there's
he
a
wants
Bluey video game
he wants
now.
to do the games that they do in Bluey.
Oh.
He's like, I want to do what they did on this
I'm not that
episode.
good of
I'm
a
like,
dad. Yeah.
no.
I'm not good of a father as Bandit.
Yeah, I'm like, you're gonna sit and watch 2 hours of roller coaster videos with me, and you're gonna like it.
Yeah.
You know what?
Understand? Bandit's a role model to Daddy too. So
Yeah.
you gotta. Daddy's growing.
And my kid, thank God, he loves roller coaster point of view videos, cause that's my shit. I'm like, look, this is an RMC. He's like, what? I'm like,
Yeah.
just shut up and watch. I did that too. Anyways, yeah, I'm just going my kid out to. I don't know where we're going. I don't think we're doing anything on actual Halloween day.
Yeah, I think we're going like trunk or treats, things like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, doing
Like
trunk or
around the
treats
neighborhood.
like before. Yeah. So, next question is the Idris Elba question.
Oh,
What is
nice!
your
Finally, waiting all day.
what is your favorite Idris Elba role, and what is your least favorite Idris Elba role? You go first.
Ooh. Honestly, like he's been in a lot of good stuff. I really liked him as Knuckles in the Sonic 2. He really nailed the Knuckles vibe of like being serious but making it in a fun way instead of just being like a brooding like I'm Knuckles, I'm cooler than you. Like he actually did it in like a fun way. Like my wife and I quote it all the time just because it's fucking hilarious. My least favorite is definitely, and it wasn't because of him, it's because of the movie in general, The Dark Towers. I shoot with my heart.
I haven't even seen those.
I shoot with my heart. It's the movie's terrible. Like it just it's not his fault. It's just the movie, but it's bad.
That's fair.
Shoot with my heart.
Let's see. If I had to pick my favorite Idris Elba role, like, I want to say I liked him in Star Trek Beyond, but like Star Trek Beyond was not that good. Like Heimdall is a fine role.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, just because I just played it and I'm a really big fan, I liked him in Cyberpunk. It's right there. I am a big fan of Cyberpunk everything. Cyberpunk genre, like fucking Snow Crash is like one of my favorite books of all time, and everybody should read it. I recommend it highly. Cyberpunk's just a cool genre, and I think he did a good job in the role. Like it was good. It was a good job. You know what? Fine.
Okay.
Is that-
What's your least favorite?
Yeah, my least favorite. Well, I can't go with the Dark Tower. loser. So I'm gonna go with him in Star Trek Beyond.
There you go. You went from being that I like to admit it to it's his worst.
I liked him because the movie was bad.
Yeah, it's the Idris Elba doesn't do a bad ever. It's always everything around him is bad.
Heimdall was like kind of a boring role, if I'm being honest. Like I feel like
and Thor
Heimdall,
too, yeah.
Heimdall
They made him better in Ragnarok.
Yeah. It is, and then he dies in Ragnarok. So yeah.
Yeah, he does. And then the sun comes back in Love and Thunder, and they have powers, and it's really badly animated. Yeah.
I think it could have been better.
next?
What they had Heimdall do. I feel like he was wasted as Heimdall.
Yeah, it was a waste of Idris Elba. They could have done something better for him.
Yeah. He was fun in Extraction 2 because Extraction 2 is actually it's a fun movie.
I'm shocked neither one of us brought up Cats.
I have not and will not see Cats. And you can't make me.
He is McCavity.
You cannot make me see Cats. No matter you could say no. Hold on, you could say whatever you want in these next 2 minutes here. I'm not gonna watch it.
I've also not seen it. I just know he's in it. So
Oh my
that's why I
god,
brought
Jesus!
it up.
I hope you die
He's
right
so
there.
the movie's so bad that neither one of us will watch it. But neither one of us will say it's his worst movie because we're not sure.
He could have done a phenomenal job, but I am not watching it.
We will not be proven right or wrong.
Yeah, I refuse. I'm only gonna judge movies I've seen.
Exactly. Yeah. I was so excited Dark Towers too because I was like, oh man, this is gonna be cool. He's gonna be killing things. He's gonna have little guns, and then I get to shoot them all. And I was like, this is awful. What's going on here?
There's a bonus point on it. What cartoon that you know of would be most improved by adding Idris Elba to it?
Ooh, cartoons? Is it like that would be a kids cartoon or just like
No, I don't. Any cartoon. I think let's go with any cartoon. We'll go with kids cartoon first, and then any cartoon.
kids cartoon first?
I guess Power Rangers isn't a cartoon. Fuck.
I was going to say Power Rangers.
You'd be such a good Power Ranger.
You would be so good.
Fuck,
dude.
you'd be so
God.
good. It's not a cartoon.
Fuck. That was the first thing I thought of too was Power Rangers. Honestly, if he was like in Codename Kids Next Door as like a villain, I think it would slap.
5 minutes.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
just imagine him as just super like rich villain in Codename Kids Next Door.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be down. I'd be down.
I can see
for
it.
any cartoon?
Yeah. What's your answer for any cartoon?
If he played like a good role in like Archer or something.
Fuck,
that
I was
wouldn't be
thinking.
too bad.
I was thinking Archer too. Like he's got
all
that spy role down, right?
And all the rumors about him being the next James Bond, him kind of like testing that out in Archer, I think would have been great.
I think he. I think
He's not that comedic enough.
I don't think he'd be a good permanent character. He'd be a great
No.
like a 3-episode arc character. Like
Yeah,
Yeah.
like a throwaway during the Dreamland stuff. Like,
Yeah.
let him test out being like this badass spy, and he's also funny enough that it would actually fit in. It
Yeah.
wouldn't be like, oh, they got this really serious actor. It doesn't make any sense.
yeah, like he would be good for like the classic, is a good guy but is actually a bad guy role.
Yes.
Like that
Yes.
that's what he'd do great as.
Yeah.
If I had to think of a kids cartoon, I think he'd be a great Jedi mentor in Star Wars Jedi Adventures.
Ooh, that's actually a good one.
Yeah,
But then you're guaranteeing he dies.
not in Jedi Advent. Well, okay, in Jedi Adventures technically, yeah, but it's High Republic era, so it's fine. he may not die to Order 66. He may die like before.
That's true. That's
He's
true.
fine. Everybody dies.
That would be good though, because I feel like he would have like a good like master, like to a Padawan. I feel
Yeah.
like that would be like a really good vibe.
Yeah, I think so too. So that's
Honestly,
why I said
Star
it.
Wars hasn't gotten him. Honestly, shocked he hasn't been in any Star Wars.
Well, like
stuff.
they started doing like this whole like we're not gonna get like big names anymore kind of
3
deal.
minutes left.
It's like
They literally had Jack Black and Lizzo in the last season of Mandalorian.
I didn't fucking watch last season. Man, I can't keep up with that. I barely watch TV. I can't keep up with that shit.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
Like I'm sure it's great. I heard, all the TV shows besides Boba Fett have been great. I heard Andor was good.
Ahsoka was good.
I heard Andor
Ahsoka
was
was really
good.
Andor was good too.
I heard Ahsoka was good. I don't. As somebody who has like long and deep knowledge and love of the Star Wars universe, I don't care. Like same for like Marvel shows. Like I've been a Marvel fan for like since I was a small child. I just don't care to watch the TV shows. Like
I get that.
All right.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
This is a question kind of more directed to you. You can answer this one a lot better than me.
Oh.
If you were to put on a professional wrestling match between the two of you, who would be the face and who would be the heel?
You'd be the face, absolutely.
Okay, okay. That's what I wanted to say, but I wanted you to confirm.
Yeah, you have more of a, you could give off a friendly vibe better. I feel like you have a bigger fan base that sees you positively. I feel like I can play up the heel character a whole lot better than you can.
I've been trying to be heel for so long.
Yeah, I know. Look, it's hard to make that turn. It's hard to make that change. Some people are just meant to be phases.
I don't get what I'm
trying to be a heel too. And he just couldn't pull it off.
I don't get what I don't get what I'm doing wrong. How do I be a heel? Like
just sometimes you're born with it. You're born with it. Like
I try and do heel shit, and people are like, "Oh, stop joking around." I'm like, "Fuck, what am I doing wrong?"
You don't commit to the bit enough. I mean, you gotta really commit. You gotta make people legitimately not like you, and everyone likes you. So I feel like you definitely have to be the face.
Because I genuinely just don't dislike people. So
you would win the fight. So like I would be leading the fight, and I'm like, oh yeah, he'll be down. But then you would come back and win, because like you'd have the fans on your side chanting your name. They'd be like, Juni, Juni.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to hit you with the chair, though, right? I can't like do shit.
No, you can't. No, you can't. You can't do stuff like that.
Sick.
No,
okay.
you can't. No chairs.
Oh fuck.
Yeah. So, but like I would have you in like a chokehold, like you're getting ready to pass out, and like the fans chanting, and you slowly put your hand up, and you just like stand up slowly, and I'm like, oh my god, how is he breaking out of my chokehold? No one's ever done that. And you spin around, kick me in the stomach, and hit me with like your finisher, and then like. Then they give you the belt, and people would go nuts, and you'd be like high-fiving children and shit, heading back to the tunnel. Yeah.
What would my finisher be?
I don't know. What do you want it to be?
I don't know any finish. I know a finisher, and it's the people's elbow.
There you go, people's elbow. Boom.
Oh, okay.
That's like the faciest finisher.
That's the faciest finisher.
I mean, The Rock literally threw his wristbands with his name on it into the crowd. People ate that shit up. Like, I mean, that was like the most face finisher I think in the history of WWE.
That's fair. I would.
It's literally called the People's Elbow.
Well, you know, just because I've been called the People's Champ in like multiple leagues, mostly just SHL.
Yeah. And see, like, I'm a guy from the South, which you think, oh, the crowd's there, but then also like. The new WWE crowd is like really anti-racist. Like, oh, the Southern guy definitely has to be the bad guy.
Oh no!
So like,
WWE is not anti-racist. Hello.
So like, you would be the good guy. Now you are from Los Angeles. Normally, Los Angeles.
Well, technically, I'm from. Hold a minute. Technically, I'm from Fullerton. I'm from Orange County.
Now you're going into the heel. Now you're going into the heel because you're being technical about how rich you are.
I'm technical about everything.
That's heel material. That's heel material. There.
Okay.
You need to be more of a face. You're more of a face. You're getting really close to being Miz territory. You don't want to be there. Jitzel's going to love this part of the podcast. But yeah, that's what you would definitely be the face, and I would be the heel. Absolutely.
Okay. All right, that's fair. Okay, is 10 questions too many questions to ask for a podcast? And if yes, what would you consider a more appropriate amount? If not, then how many would you have rather had?
I think it really depends on the podcast and how many questions we already have.
Yeah, I think because like we shoot the shit like this for like hours at a time. Yeah. It really doesn't bother us. Yep. Like it's fine. You just give us something else to shoot the shit about. If not, we'd be
adding on.
We spend 30 minutes making the same exact joke about Idris Elba rules? Absolutely. We made the same exact joke. For 30 minutes.
Did this 2 days ago.
2 days ago, we scrolled through his IMDb page and went, "Oh God, I love Idris Elba in this," and then it'd be like quiet for 2 seconds. "Oh God, I loved Idris Elba in this role." 30 minutes we did that shit.
Now we're just recording it and giving it to y'all.
Yeah, now we're getting paid for doing what we spent 30 minutes doing the other day. Like,
You're experiencing a regular Tuesday night for us.
Yeah, the Tuesday night is just us like, as somebody else can, one of us coming up with a stupid question or like saying something stupid like Jitzel hates cars because like the implication of cars means there's a car Jesus.
That's too deep lore. They're not ready for that lore.
Oh yeah, we'll go off on that for like 3 hours, and then I'll post a photo of Saddam Hussein, Saddam Hussein, right? And he'll be like, "God damn it."
But did the Pope get shot in the Cars universe to create the Pope Mobile?
If 9/11 it canonically happened in Cars because in between movies the Twin Towers disappear, does that mean it was a suicide? Because I
mean, technically 9/11 was a suicide anyway.
Okay, okay, it wasn't a hijacking though, because like they weren't flying anybody. It was just a plane.
Shit, you're right. You're right. That's not even hijacking.
It wasn't a hijacking. It was just a straight up suicide.
But, oh, God damn it.
I thought about this. All right, I took the question I was offered like a year ago, and I noodled it. I sat in my bed and I went, huh, good question. And my wife's like, what are you thinking about? I'm like, nothing. Because God help me if I'm gonna say, oh, I'm trying to wonder whether the Cars universe had 9/11.
Was there a president car talking to a bunch of kid cars in a classroom, and then another car walked up to the president and whispered in his ear about 9/11?
Did the president car get a shoe thrown at him?
Oh, would it be a tire?
Yeah, but that's like throwing a foot, right?
No.
No, chains. You get chains thrown at him.
That's bikes. Cars
Okay.
don't have chains.
Okay.
I guess it'd be like throwing like a hubcap at him. That'd be more sense. You'd be throwing the hubcap at the tire.
I got a message from my wife saying I'm too loud.
I also got one about 25 minutes ago.
Nice.
That's
All right.
weird.
All right.
Moving on.
Moving on. Anyways, we'll do to somebody else's questions now. Thank you, Tesla, for all those questions.
Thank you, Tesla.
All right. Job says, Juni and Hall, I love and miss you. Oh, it's not a question. Fuck, I'm gonna read it. No, I'll read it.
Okay.
I love and miss you all so much.
lovey-dovey in
I
our
hope you've been
podcast.
doing so well and hope you enjoy these questions. It's not a fucking question, Job.
5 minutes.
Come on. Buddy, I said as for questions, not salutations. Love it.
We are not doing nice, friendly talk in the middle of this podcast.
Read the instructions, Joey. Anyways, thanks. Appreciate it. Now for the actual questions. What is your opinion on Idris Elba's music career? Are you familiar?
Yes. He was in
yes.
MLB The Show.
Yes, he was in the MLB The Show, and he's also Shocker in Cyberpunk.
Of course.
It's not really my type of music. I'm aware of it. It's just not like if I had to pick. I'm not going to turn it off. But if I have to pick music to listen to, I would not pick it. It's fine. It's not my jam.
I don't know. They kind of bops though. New Breed on MLB The Show is kind of a bop.
Yeah, I mean, like, they're good. They're not on my Spotify liked songs playlist.
Oh,
but,
yeah.
But
I
I'm like, oh, this is a good song, but I'm not gonna go and add it to like one of my Spotify playlists. Like, I will turn on his radio in Cyberpunk. He has like his own radio station, like all of his songs that he curated and stuff. And it's pretty good. Like, there's a song about roller coasters or something. It's called Roller Coaster. I don't know what it's actually about. It's just like something about a roller coaster. And I'm like, yeah, it's good. Like, it's not my genre normally, but it's not bad. People listen to it. If it was my jam, I would listen to it.
Yeah, he's got some pretty good songs. He's got some ones that have some nice reggae feel. They're pretty good.
Yeah,
I listen to them. So I mean,
yeah,
he's got a couple of them that are like good, like gym songs. Like if you're like in the gym.
Yeah.
It's like a big upbeat, and it's just
Yeah, no, that's fair. Yeah, I agree.
catchy.
Yeah, no, I agree. That's totally fair. He enjoyed Apple Crumb, which is the band called Lime Cordiale. Yeah. if he did like more like metal kind of stuff,
Oh, metal.
metal or punk, yeah, or like country, I would listen to it.
Oh my God, Idris Elba doing country? I'm all for that.
Yeah, honestly, I listen to it. Like, I think he's a good musician. He's not.
He is.
He's not.
He's
I would.
a talented dude.
Yeah, I wouldn't go to his concert, but he's a good musician. There we go. That's how I
Yeah.
feel about it. So, not gonna pretend like I know any much more about it.
Now, if he showed up at a concert I was at, I'd be lit as fuck.
Oh, absolutely. I'd be like, oh my god, it's Idris Elba.
Like, if they're like, hey, Idris Elba's here, I'd be like, for real?
Yeah.
Is he performing? Because I'm down.
Yeah. Next question is: I just returned to the league. Tell me a little more about your current players. Fuck if I know. Yeah, the fuck.
I am a tight end for San Jose. I think I'm leading my team in receptions. That's not good. And I don't score touchdowns.
If they
So,
prevail, it won't be
yeah.
because you let them.
I'm a cornerback. Yeah, I'm a cornerback. I'm pretty sure.
There you go.
I had to think about it. I was like, what am I? I'm a cornerback for Yellowknife. The Yellowknife rates.
Okay.
I think I'm okay. I had a pretty good game a little while back. Like I've had a couple of pretty good games. I think I had like 7 pass deflections in one game. It was like pretty big, and I was like, wow, 7 PDs. And someone was like, yeah. I'm like, fuck's a PD? And they're like, it's really good. I'm like, oh, cool. I've had a couple interceptions. I'm not returning because Tuba hates me.
That's fair.
I would hate me too. But yeah, I'm fine. I'm an okay player. I'm not ever gonna be great because I don't earn well enough. So like I'm fine. Like you wouldn't draft me in the first round. You draft me in the 3rd or 4th or 5th round. Like it did. You draft me before Hall, obviously.
Fuck
like-
you, dude. I can't even fight that anymore.
You can't. Nope. You're not even worth trying. Like
I blame Yellowknife reaching.
it was a little bit of a reach, especially since I was like IA for like 3 weeks because my son was in the hospital. Oh. Yeah, that's right. Fuck you, buddy. What do you say about that one?
Yeah, I'm not. We've done this before. I'm not doing this argument again.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. So like, you know, my player's fine. I'm enjoying him. I'm not even gonna say more than my offensive lineman because like I don't check the stats for either. I didn't check the stats for my offensive lineman. I don't check the stats for my cornerback. Like I just. Not that I don't care about my stats, but I genuinely don't care.
Okay.
If I was returning, I might care. But like defensive stats, I don't give a shit. No. I deflected a pass. Why did I catch it, dumbass?
Got him.
Also, I know I didn't catch it. I have really bad hands, I think.
I'm better.
I don't even know what
Five head.
I don't even know what my stats are. I'm gonna look it up. Like what let's look at my, because you'll be able to tell me whether like it's like okay.
I think I know. In compared to ISFL, I have no clue.
You have no clue what a. Well, see, if I go to player stats, I go to defense. Is my name and I filter by pass deflections.
If your name, you want your name high up on it. That's all I know.
I am 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm 11th in pass deflections.
Okay, that's not bad.
Defense.
That's
Yeah.
not bad for your first full season. That's not bad.
Is it my first full season? My second.
Yeah, 'cause you didn't. Is it your second?
I think it's my second full season.
Okay, second full season.
My
All right,
second- I think
not
it's-
terrible.
I don't think I have any interceptions this season. Let me look. I can look at my character. Look at stats.
You also play in Yellowknife, which
This
was
is-
on fire
this-
for like 4 months.
This is my second full season. Yeah.
Okay.
I had I had 12 pass deflections all last season. I'm already at 11 now. With half the
Okay.
amount of games.
Well, there you go.
But I had
So,
2
I mean-
interceptions last season. I already had 1 sack. I guess like I'm fine.
Mathematically speaking, you're doing better.
Yeah. I have 30 tackles, which is nowhere near close to being anywhere. Like I
Yeah,
don't.
but according to GMs, cornerbacks having tackles mean you're a bad corner.
I mean, I guess that makes sense
Because-
because you want to stop them from getting the ball, right? But like,
I mean, okay, yes,
what if I'm
but
covering
also-
for another corner though?
Exactly. That's the actual like thought behind it. But of course, no one thinks that deep in the ISFL. They
Yeah,
just go, well,
like-
the guy I'm voting for has less tackles, which means
Yeah.
the other guy is bad.
Yeah, but if somebody else on my team doesn't have a lot of pass deflections and I have a lot of tackles, it might mean I'm covering for them more often.
It all depends on who you care to vote for. Is what your argument is in the ISFL.
Yes. I mean, I guess technically that'd be the safety's job, right? But like, it doesn't mean I can't contribute to that.
Corners can tackle too.
Yeah, no,
Pretty
yeah.
sure Marlon Humphrey is a pretty damn good tackler.
I don't know why you expect me to get that.
I don't know either. I don't know why I thought
That was a really. That was a really. I know who Ben Roethlisberger is. I know who Travis Kelce is.
okay.
I know who Patrick
You know who
Mahomes
Taylor
is.
Swift is.
I only know it because there's all like TikTok was on fire about him. So. Was it about Taylor Swift?
Mostly Taylor Swift drama.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well then,
Well, not drama. Yes.
I really have put zero thought into anything involving Taylor Swift
Those
in the
of
past
you
dozen
who are-
years.
To this still and are so tired of the NFL talking about Taylor Swift. Guess what? Fake football talking about it too. Losers.
I know Patrick Mahomes is because his dad was a baseball player.
Yep.
And, like I hear he's pretty good.
Yeah.
I just know his dad was a baseball player. So you know, got that going.
Kyler Murray was a overall pick to the Twins and never played for the A's. Or fourth overall pick to the A's and never played a single game for the A's.
Smart. I wouldn't either.
But people wonder why the A's are a failing organization. Football player, fourth overall.
Yeah, that's a really interesting decision. They not talk to him.
They did. They just assumed that he would change his mind if they drafted him so high, and said, "No, I'm not." And they're like, "Well, shit."
Yeah, but he gets on base.
He wasn't even that good in college.
Oh well, I don't know.
He had like a fourth round projection on him, and he said he wasn't going to play baseball. And the A's were like, "What if we draft you in the first?"
That's great. Anyways,
A's are a terrible organization.
yeah, our players are both fine, I guess. I don't think we're ever going to be like top players.
I'm a Pro Bowler, which means I'm at least better than 6 other tight ends in the ASFFC.
That seems pretty random, to be honest.
I mean, it is, but I'm taking my victories when I can get
I
them.
mean, almost all my Pro Bowls are as a kick returner, so like it really does not matter.
Sounds
Yeah.
None of those are like real Pro Bowls. Like, good job. I returned kicks.
All
a
the
lot.
Pro Bowls are real anyway.
Technically, they're all fake.
It's voted by the GMs who only care about narratives. So I mean, you know,
Well, yeah. If you're not doing narrative, what's the point of playing the game, right?
I mean, true. Yeah.
Like narrative is like half the reason to be here. So, yeah, I said it. You can at me.
Got it. Adam.
Actually, don't, because like I'll probably just like
This is
ignore you.
Judy's heel turn right here. Judy's heel turn.
I'll
live.
probably ignore it. Like I've been on Do Not Disturb for like 10 years already. It's not gonna bother me. Anyways, Juni, you've been in the league for quite a time now. How much have you learned about the game of football? On a scale of 10, would you rate understanding how it's? I joke about knowing nothing about football, but like it's not like I had never seen football before. Like I went to football games in high school. I've been to football games in college. Like I know how it works. I know the basics of it. Do I know the deep underlying strategy of it? No. Like you're gonna tell me somebody's playing like fucking Nickelback, and I'm like, why are they playing the band? Right?
Look at this photograph.
Wow, you not even gonna chuckle? That was pretty good. I thought that was a good one.
I knew where you were going to see the Nickelback. I was like, here we go.
Yeah, all right. Well, anyways, I know there's like different formations, and I know like there's different types of like
Let's get
screen
information.
passes and play action passes. Just like I know there's like all these different types. Screen action, I assume, is like a screen in hockey. Do a lot of running back and forth to distract from the ball or whatever. Could not tell you what the play action was. So
I mean, you're kind of right, but also not.
yeah. I know they exist, right?
minutes remain.
Someone's like, oh, oh, it's a play action. I'm like, oh, it's a football thing, right? You know, like,
Yeah.
so I know how it's
It's a
played.
football thing.
I could follow the sport if I had to. I can comment on it. Like I've watched my share of Super Bowls, and like there is one a couple years ago that I just was bored as shit because it was like just a full defensive game. It was super boring.
Yeah, that's what happens if you watch the Patriots, to be honest.
Yeah, it was the Patriots versus somebody in a Super Bowl a few
Rams.
years back. Was it okay? Yeah, and like I held a Super Bowl party because like I was doing it for church, and I was the only person who had like a big enough house at the time. And let me tell you, that was not a fun Super Bowl party.
Yeah.
So like it's not that I know nothing about football, is I just don't care to learn about the strategy. And like I do play fantasy football. I just pick whoever the CPO tells me to pick. Sorry, no, I'll pick somebody whose name I know the first round, and then I'll do whoever the computer tells me to pick. So
honestly, you're probably doing better than I am in fantasy. So that makes sense.
I'm not doing great. I'm doing better than Zoot. So
Okay, well,
I would say my understanding is a solid 5. Like I can participate in conversation about football until it starts getting like deep, right? It's not baseball, right? But I know it better than soccer.
Who cares about soccer, though?
A lot of people care about soccer.
Majority of the world. It doesn't matter. You're kicking a ball around. Give the fucking dude.
More people play baseball than football, so
my toddler can play soccer. Let's get over it, all right?
Yeah. Baseball is actually a super popular sport, but if you're gonna call a majority thing, you gotta call it. If you're gonna play majority card, you gotta let it be played in every situation.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah. So it's fine. I wouldn't know it very well. I understand how it's played. I understand all of the basic rules, but I don't care to learn the advanced like tactics. I did run the DSFL playbook for Norfolk for like a few weeks. Like,
I'm sorry.
I ran tests. I was like, all right, whatever.
Not worth.
It was not worth. After like 2 weeks, I'm like, Scorp, I'm just gonna put random shit down. He's like, fine, whatever. He's like, I don't care. So yeah, I go with 5. All right. He says, thank you so much. Look forward to listening.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you,
Do you really? You're gonna regret that by the time you.
Yeah, you're gonna definitely regret when you're 3 hours into this. You're like,
Yeah.
man, they haven't gotten to my question yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna really love that.
Yeah, you're gonna forget who you're talking to.
Yeah. You're like, man, I am not glad they're back.
All right, here's a question from 4 hours ago, so when we started recording. What are
Oh,
your
nice.
third favorite and second least favorite Idris Elba roles you've ever seen?
Third favorite Chief Bogo is Zootopia. Second least, is that second least favorite or
Second
favorite?
second least favorite.
Pizza Delivery Man in Space Precinct.
My third favorite, as I already said this, was his role in Extraction 2.
Okay.
My second least favorite was Rolling in the Dark Tower. Fuck, nailed it.
Fuck, God damn it.
It was the Mumford & Sons music video.
Oh, that was a deep cut.
I've absolutely had the IMDb. I'm not stupid. I've had the IMDb page. Oh, this is from Baron, by the way.
Oh, okay.
I absolutely have the IMDb page full. I'm not stupid. Am I gonna guess that he was in one episode of Soul Food in 2003? No.
No, right? You know what the hell Space Precinct is?
Wait, I knew he was in an episode of Soul Food because we made a joke about it like 3 days ago. All right. Why were the late 90s and early 2000s the worst years ever for cartoons? Writer's strike. Low.
Oh, yeah, true. I can say, I have to say this all the time. We are in a golden era of kids' cartoons right now.
Yeah.
I say this all the time. If I know everyone now. You're over 13 to be in this league. You think your cartoons were the best cartoons? Kids' cartoons right now. I know because I have a 2-year-old. Amazing.
Yeah, like
I mean,
late 90s, early 2000s were fine. Rugrats, I could care less for Rugrats. Avatar was
Rocket Power, and
like they were good, but they were like pretty
shit for our parents to watch.
Yeah, like
yeah.
Overall, they were entertaining. You hadn't learned shit,
Yeah.
Not that I'd be
there wasn't any tying story. Everything was whatever loose end is tied up. Everything is. It's just one-offs.
It's predictable. Yeah. You're as a kid, you're not gonna like learn how to watch things.
Yep.
And like, I admit you enjoy them at the time, right? But like overall, I wouldn't call them like the best cartoons ever, for sure.
Because that's the one thing, like having Paramount Plus and like COVID, like being able to access like every cartoon ever from our childhood. The 90s and 2000s, man. I remember like growing up liking all of that stuff, and it's just like, dude, this is bad.
I go back and watch it, and I'm like, is this just like, it's basically just like watching a TV show with like 70 episodes of filler. I'm like, this is just this is why did we watch this as a kid? Like, I can actually watch some kids' TV shows nowadays. I'm like, you know, this is pretty entertaining. Like, I'll watch this.
Yeah. Like, I made a joke earlier about Miraculous Ladybug. I legitimately, because it is just amazing of a fucking TV show. Owl House slaps. Big City Greens slaps. Amphibia slaps. Shit, what else is on? What else do we watch all the time?
Agent Elvis. It's not a kid show. Agent Elvis is not a kid show. It's fucking hilarious.
Kif, okay, Kif just came out on Cartoon Network, or no, not Cartoon Network, Disney.
Yeah,
no, it's Nickelodeon. Kif just came out. Really fucking good. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
It's got like that randomness, but not like the Uncle Grandpa randomness, but it's just like that. Like, okay, this is fucking wonky. It kind of like that regular show vibe, but a little bit younger.
Yeah. Oh,
it's so fucking good.
I feel you. My wife doesn't like it, but Big City Greens is fucking basically is a cartoon version of Beverly Hillbillies. Fucking hilarious.
Yes.
It's so
Big
good.
City Greens is amazing.
City Greens is hilarious.
Every time it's on in the background, I'm like, I'm watching this. It's just so good. Bill is just a relatable dad.
Yeah.
Like, it's great. Of course, Bluey. Bluey is probably like the best like show for toddlers ever made.
Bluey's
I know.
Bluey's fine. I understand why people like it. I can't watch it like all the time.
Okay. No.
It's just just a little bit much.
Okay. You hate Australians. Just say that.
I do. I hate Australians. Hate them. You're upside down, you dumbasses. just stand right side up, fucking idiots.
Got 'em.
Why are you upside? Why are you letting animals attack you? Just like eat them.
Darkness is going to be seething when you're listening to this. We're at a regular time scale.
Yeah, just eat the animals. You know, the rest of the world does it. Why can't you?
If you're so scared of snakes, just get rats.
Just kill them,
losers.
Just do what we did. Just cover your whole country in concrete. What are the animals going to do? Nothing.
Yeah,
bitches.
Find some land where nothing's living, at least nothing you care about, and just throw them all there.
Or land you
to Australia.
Or land you do care about, and just cover it with stuff.
Yeah, you got New Zealand right there.
Yeah, there's plenty of land.
Yeah,
there's land everywhere.
And go, hey, fuck y'all, you're not us.
You want land? Go into the ocean.
Cuba and Puerto Rico.
Just drag it up from the ocean.
Yeah,
fucking make new land.
Yeah, I mean, how hard is that? I mean, go to Guam and say this is ours now. What are they gonna do?
Yeah,
nothing.
Nothing.
Fucking
I'll be honest. I didn't expect Guam to take strays. Guam.
I was gonna say the Philippines. The Philippines is like, that might be close to home for you.
Yeah, I appreciate it. But Guam catching strays was a little. What did Guam? What did Guam do?
Isabel person from Guam is gonna be pissed when they hear this.
Fuck, man. Guam's out here catching strays.
You know what? They're fucking snakes.
I'll be honest. I feel bad. I feel bad for the one Guam player catching strays here.
With the one Guamian.
Yeah, mad respect, dude. Fucking, I don't know. Mad respect for just toughing it out in Guam. What's it like being a third world country? Is the internet new to you?
At least Qatar can afford the World Cup, losers.
What are you producing for me right now? I'm not getting oil from you, that's for sure, buddy.
Oh man, we send our soldiers there. Wow. We're training overseas.
Yeah. What are you exporting to me right now? I'm not getting Nintendo Switches from you, that's for sure. Didn't expect us to start firing shots.
Guam biggest export. You're gonna feel real fucking stupid here in 5
Am I?
seconds.
Am I?
You're gonna feel real fucking stupid.
What is it?
Their biggest export is scrap iron and scrap copper and
Oh,
other construction vehicles.
yeah, I'm really. Oh man, I feel real bad about that. You know how much scrap? You know how much scrap metal I had to pull out of my backyard when I moved in? Like way too much. I do not.
Guam is just a recycling yard, dude.
Oh.
Oh my god. Oh, they also have refined petroleum products.
Oh, so it's refined. So you're taking somebody else's product and
Yeah, exactly. Calling it theirs. Who do you think you are, China? Taiwan made this, but we're saying we did it. Fuck, I'm gonna get canceled by China now.
Yeah, that was a little too much.
They're
buddy.
Chinese Taipei.
Anyway, if you haven't watched Sonic Prime, do it. It's actually hilarious.
Fuck did that tie in?
I had nothing else to say about.
Episode in Guam.
I had nothing else to say about Guam, so I went back to the question.
Oh yeah, the question is about cartoons. I forgot.
Yeah, the question's not about Guam.
It's coming.
Hey Baron, next time you ask a question about Guam facts, I think we're now the #1 podcast about Guam.
That wasn't hard. Now the #1 export of Guam. Teen Titans Go is funny.
All right, Baron's next question. How are you doing today, Hall? I'm doing a lot better in Guam, I can tell you that.
Judy, why aren't you the werewolf soldiers doing the server that's from Guam there?
If you can't tell, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. It's officially shit on Guam hour. Every day at 2 a.m. we shit on Guam to let them know who's boss. I think that's a good place to end the podcast.
Yep.
The fuck Guam cast.
Oh, poor Guam. They already got nothing else going for them.
It's fucking.
Oh, my face hurts. Oh, I've seen. There's spots in my eyes. I can't see. I'm laughing so hard. I can't see. I'm losing. I'm a lack of oxygen. I'm blacking out. You can't see me.
Why is Guam so fucking funny?
Anyways. Oh
my god.
Firebuds is a great show. TV shows can both be fun to watch and educational. Me, a royal detective.
Ready for a battle with no
Oh my god, I'm in so much pain right now.
knowledge or power, Guardian.
Oh my god.
Fight, Guardian. No one will fight.
The show Recess from the late 90s and early 2000s had an episode in Guam.
Into the fire.
Why?
I don't know. I just googled cartoons that had episodes in Guam and Recess showed up.
Always good to see another
Proof that that era of cartoons was bad. They had an episode in Guam.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Alive, Guardian. Fight like it.
I'm good. I'm good now. I'm good.
Okay.
Whew, you good?
Yep.
All right. Anyways, thank you for joining us.
Yep.
I guess I'll post this 2 hour and 20-minute podcast.
I'm sure this is. I'm sure Joe will listen to this entire thing and give it a proper grade.
We'll know who actually listened to this when we get pings like, yo,
About Guam.
yeah, yeah. If you ping us, we know you'll watch the whole thing. When you ping us and be like, yo, what the fuck is your problem with Guam? That's the only way to prove you watch this is if you ping us asking what our problem with Guam is.
My grandfather was from Guam. Fuckers.
My apologies.
He was made out of scrap copper.
Oh, I'm sorry that your grandfather is from the movie Robots from 2001.
Hey, that's a good movie. That was a good movie.
Is it though?
It's got Robin Williams in it. All right, next episode it's about Robin Williams instead of Idris Elba.
What else is Robin Williams in?
A lot.
Wow, thanks, G.
You're welcome.
Let's see. I'm sure he was in some shit stuff too.
Yeah, like Mrs. Doubtfire.
I was gonna say Happy Feet too, but
Oh fuck, Happy Feet 2 is a good one. Fuck. He was not in Aladdin 2, but he was in Aladdin.
Thanks, buddy.
It's a Disney fact for you.
He's in an episode of Friends.
Ooh.
Oh no,
He
we're
was
gonna
also on
do
Sesame
no, still wait,
Street?
no, hold on. We just stop in the process. We do the same exact thing we do with Elba and spend 30 minutes talking
You're right.
about random.
You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right.
All right.
All right. Bye.
Bye.